All right, yo, what's good to YouTube? It's your boy Therese, bro, and I'm back at it again with another video. So during this video challenge, bro, we're gonna be basically blowing this channel up over here, and it's called BodyRewired. It's called BodyRewired. So it's basically like an exercising channel. So yeah, so we're gonna be blowing this channel up over here, and the sub niche is basically I'm pretty sure exercise. I'm not pretty sure, but yeah, but we're gonna be basically we're getting our ideas over here, and I'm gonna be giving this channel a 30-day challenge. So today is day one, but I'm gonna be like basically replicating these viral videos, and I'm gonna basically like replicate all the success from this channel. Like we see all the success, like, I'm gonna basically try to replicate it, but in my own way. But I'm not gonna reinvent the wheel. But I basically want to show y'all what I'm working with. So what we're gonna be doing today is basically we're gonna be uploading a video and getting the images. So yeah, so I'm gonna be using Premiere Pro, by the way. But with the sake of it, bro, is I want to basically tell that I want to give a huge shout out to my boys real quick. So wait before the video fully start, and I want to say during this challenge, and this is a full 30 challenge, my boy right here basically inspired me. So yeah, my boys on Twitter basically inspired me right here, Eddie, and my boy right here. He already did a 45-day challenge, Marcel Stunner and Eddie. But yeah, but what I want to say is we running this 30-day challenge and want to see basically where yeah, my boy over here inspired me too. He's track minded, but yeah. But what I basically want to tell you is we're running this 30-day challenge, and my goal is at least to blow up the channel, and I already verified the phone numbers for it. So we basically already got that out the way. So yeah, the phone number is already verified for you. Can see verified phone number, and we'll be putting these events settings no made for kids because of course it's adult related content. So we'll put this right here for country. We'll put this in the United States. But during this challenge, I'm going to be basically trying to blow up this channel, and I'm going to get this channel at least 30 uploads. And today's day one. For day one, we're going to basically be doing this video over here. So the video we're going to be uploading over here is basically called, so I'm basically going to show y'all it. So it's over here, so we got visuals right. So the thumbnail right here is like a thumbnail of like a skeleton dude sitting down in a static power. But the title that we're going to be using over here is the title called this. So this is the title we're going to be using, and this is what it's called. So if we could basically search it right here, it's called for isometrics holes that rebuild like body, and it's like for exercising. So like I said, this channel over here has, you see, average subscribers. We always want to try to go for at least
one machine replace an entire.
we try to want to go for the zone at least. We want to go for less than the average subscribers. We don't want to less than 100K subscribers. We want to stay in the zone for 50K. So you see 77K, highest views 2.6 million, average views 300K, average A's 9 months ago, meaning the average A's of this format. So yeah, you can see that this format is still gaining views. You see 10 views per hour and 5.5K views, but yeah, you see smaller channels. So what I basically want to look for is a smaller channel really winning in this angle, because guess what? That means we're going to win too. And basically, what I basically want to show y'all is a color wheel. So the color wheel, I basically want to show y'all, and some people overguess this, and I basically want to show y'all that my niece right here aligns with the color wheel. So, and I want to give a huge shout out to Eddie, by the way. Eddie over here. So let's actually react to his video before we fully get into this. And it's gonna be at least a 1 hour video. But Eddie over Eddie over here just explained like how the wheel works. So how to basically, and a lot of y'all probably say I don't know a lot of these guys. We're all YouTubers. We're all in the same field. So don't try to do that.
Genuinely the most common mistake. It sounds so.
Because most of these YouTubers do know who I am, and I made at least more than 1,000 videos on my channel.
Every time I find a niche, I always have the first video out, no matter how, because it's a niche where so many people did this, and it was beautiful to watch it unfold.
Alright, so what was this, basically this thumbnail one over here?
Impression is against your will. If YouTube recommends you a video, you give them an impression. So if people click with the video, it's vice versa. They must work together. A lot of people seem to think they have their title and then their thumbnail is just their title, meaning they just have a thumbnail and then they put the title on as text on their screen. A lot of people don't realize that when somebody's clicking on your video, a good portion of that click-through rate, meaning the way it works, right, is that you get impressions. That's every time you get a video on your recommended, you're giving that person an impression. It's just
impressions, click-through rate. So yeah.
Sees is your thumbnail, and this, let's say this is all on YouTube because you don't know what's going to be.
Let me scroll real quick. But I was basically watching.
When you look at that, it doesn't create the thumbnail, and that is there something.
I was basically watching Eddie's video over here. Eddie's video right here, right here, right here. So
Subjects. Here we got the group. So much space. There's no empty.
Like I said, on this channel, you're gonna learn so much sauce.
And then the thing is, right here it says that a subject can be text. In general, it can be if the text is like.
So one subject, you see one subject right here, red, and the red is basically green. So if they had a green shirt, of course, if they had green, it would be in this predicament. So completely territory. I let Eddie explain it.
We can use the color wheel to find out. What do you notice about these bagels or whatever? They're very saturated. They're a yellowish color. They're kind of like right in between yellow and orange, but we're gonna say it's yellow because I mean they look pretty yellow. And he has in total in his thumbnail he has 3 colors because white isn't gonna count as a color. Obviously, any skin colors aren't gonna count as a color because they're humans. So we got the bowl here, we got the bread here, and we got the shirts. So there's 3 colors: blue, yellow, and red. Notice something about the color wheel. Blue, yellow, and red almost form this triangle here. So because there's 3 colors, it's here, here, and here, which are all primary, right? If for some reason this bowl was green, then the kids would probably have purple shirts, and then this bread would be orange. Now, that probably doesn't make sense because super dark orange bread would look a little bit weird, but just to give the example of what I'm trying to say here. Here's another thumbnail here.
Yeah, so he said if it's basically if the water was green. So he said right here. So if the water was green, I'm gonna let him explain it.
Blue and orange.
If the water was green, of course it would be red.
In this,
of course, the shirt would be like about red.
He has 2 main colors here, which is orange and blue. Notice how orange and blue.
Orange and blue. You see, orange and blue right here is basically the primary color.
Are exact opposites because he has 2 colors here instead of 3, so that's why he put himself with an orange vest. Now we're in a world where water was green for some reason. Obviously it's not, but let's say in this world water was green.
His shirt will of course be red.
Then he would be wearing a red vest here. Now you can take really any big channel. Here's like the infographic, for example, and if we load his thumbnail, you can see on the left side here he has the blue background. On the right side here he has the orange background because
primary color. So you see right here, so it's orange, blue. So
blue and orange are contrasting. Now, just in general, it's pretty simple, right? If you have one subject, have the one subject choose their color, what would make most sense for that, and then make the background the opposite color on the color wheel. If you have 2 subjects, then
a triangle on the color wheel.
And do the triangle, right? You want the 2 subjects, choose your main subject, what color they'd be, then you have 2 options for the second subject, choose that, and then the third color would have to be the other, part of the triangle, right? So if your main subject is wearing a green shirt, your background should be red. Realistically, it's probably like you have a red shirt and a green background. If you have 2 people, right, and one's wearing a blue shirt, one's wearing a red shirt, then you're gonna have a yellow background. So your colors are kind of forced based on how many subjects you have, right? If I have one subject and I don't know what the color to be, but let's say my subject is
orange.
A blue car, right? If my subject
orange, then the car would be blue.
Is a blue car, then, and it has to be a blue car, I don't have another choice, then my background has to be orange. Now if we go back to the Y section.
Same with this one. So if you got an orange one, basically the Easter bunny, whatever it's called, then the grass will of course be green.
Be born as niche. You're gonna see a lot of these thumbnails where you have a white background, and it's not just this niche, but there are many of niches where when you have like these kind of cartoon style thumbnails.
And of course, you see right here the color wheel. So you see, this is basically so you see this is orange right here. This is orange, then blue.
or there's just a lot of niches where you'll have a white background. You'll know based on if your competitors are doing this. But if your competitors are doing this, this is where you have the exception where you don't have a background, meaning if you have one subject, choose one color. And then you don't need a contrasting color in that case.
And you want to choose one color that aligns with your profile picture and basically your channel self. So your bio, profile picture. And I'm going to be explaining that in this 1 hour video. So I got at least 30 more videos to go. We got 30 days left, so and the day's May 1st, but yeah.
A subject, let's say they're wearing pants and a shirt, and I only had one subject because the background was white in the niche that I'm going for, I'd probably make his shirt color and his pants color, this is just a specific scenario, I'd make them opposite colors, right? So if he was wearing a red shirt, then
of course it would be green.
And I'd give him green pants.
Green pants.
Now, if you have a white background here and you have two subjects, then just
yellow. If you had a yellow shirt, his pants would be purple.
Make the two subjects opposite of another. One subject should be blue, and one subject should be orange, or green and red, or purple and yellow. You get the point. So in general, this is how it works, right? You got one subject, you got two colors, and based on your one subject, your second color has to be the opposite color. Two subjects, then it would be that triangle. But if you're in the case where your niche, you have just a white background, then one subject would be one color, two subjects would be two colors, and they're opposite of each other. Now, just a general tip, your thumbnails must be at minimum the same quality as your competitors. So a lot of people will show me thumbnails and be like, is this a good thumbnail? And I just look at it and I'm honestly just in disbelief that they're even showing it to me. So if thumbnails don't follow exactly the same rules that I just went through, enough space, so I'm going to go back and fix up the prompt and gruesome, something from the past, this type of advantage on you, and the fact that they're gruesome, something up enough space. So I'm adding in show the doctor from might be getting 1,000 views, up shoulders up as well, have him take up most of the left side of the thumbnail. So there we go, this did exactly what I wanted in the previous video. So in general, I feel like that's why he's breaking the rule, but are exactly the same. Now, this would be really bad if he did like 20 different types of planes, but this is done on purpose, that they're all the same plane. That's not to be lazy, that's done on purpose. So the planes themselves are one subject to show a group. By putting a bunch of these, it's showing a group. Same thing.
And the thumbnail can't be overflooded. The screen can't be cluttered.
Here with these ships, it's showing a group of ships. Same thing here.
It's showing something that's happening in the thumbnail. And the thumbnail relates to the title.
Here you got a group of these little
Alright. Yeah, that's basically what I have for y'all, bro. But yeah, so next thing we want to do is we're going to come over to this channel. Now I want y'all to see this color. So I want y'all to see this color wheel. So you see this channel has red and then it has gray. And you can see on the color wheel is basically the cyan color of it is green. So you see the color wheel, primary color is red. The complete territory. The complete territory color is green. So you can see that this branding of this channel is really gray, white, and we don't count white. We count red and gray is not on the color wheel. So yeah, let's see the color wheel. Let's go back to it. Alright, so yeah, gray is not really on there. So we want to stay in the color wheel. And basically, this is how I came up with the thumbnail idea for today for this channel. I'm gonna get this at least this thumbnail format at least 30 days. So you probably ask me, how did you come up with this thumbnail idea, Tyrese? So what I did was let me scroll down and show you. So what I did was, let me scroll up a bit. So what I did was I gave AI the screenshot, and I gave AI basically a screenshot of the color wheel. So we could follow behind the color wheel. So we could basically have the branding of my channel. So we use what already works. So and basically instead of me really copying this, I basically had AI make this profile picture, and we took basically from this niche like the branding color, but we bend it on to my own sub niche, but we take the broader part of it, and we don't replicate, we don't take none of the view gel parts, because if we take the view gel parts, then that means we'll be trapped too. So we don't want to do that. And a lot of people over to confuse it. They don't know. They don't be knowing how YouTube works. They just be trying to overcomplicate the process. But yeah.
But I know that he knows what he's doing to the point where
And let me scroll a bit, but you can see this is a screenshot of the thumbnail. So 1280 at 720p. You can see red plus white plus high click through rate. You see, so that's really the color. So the color theory. But yeah, so you can see this primary color is based on identity: white, red, black, and gray. So yeah, but that's basically the competitor's identity. But us, we're basically sticking to this. So we're gonna be basically sticking to the primary tension color is red. The outline figure is gonna be black or gray, and then the ace accent is gonna be optional: blue, yellow, green. But we're not doing that. We're really gonna be sticking to about this. So we're gonna be sticking to red, white, and yeah. Red, white, and that. So, yeah. But if y'all get it, ETC. And like I said, YouTube is not an easy game. YouTube is going to get hard. But like I said, these first 30 days is going to be a break or make it or I fail. And I hope y'all going to follow along with me. So what we're going to basically do is now download this thumbnail. So we're going to download this thumbnail. And we're going to be using this thumbnail for the first video that's going up on our channel literally today. So, yeah.
Maximum 1 to 3 words or none at all. We go back to Mr. Beast's page and let's try and find
let's finish reacting
a title that has
some of
more
Eddie's
than 3
video.
words of text. So day 29, because it's like with a number, I'm just going to say this is 1 word. Day 94, this is 1 word. Before, after, this is 2 words. You got 2 words here.
And you never want to put your exact like title. You want to put a few keywords in the thumbnail, but not the exact same, not the whole title. That you don't never want to do that. You never want to do that. Of course, the title gotta match the thumbnail, but yeah, in some kind of way, and for it to represent for the viewer. You can see right here.
But you get what I mean. Now,
if you mute this, you can see right here that he started his channel 10 videos, and I'm giving it at least 30 videos. And the main factor at this channel, what he did was he lost growth because he gave up too early. So he probably seen low growth coming. And he gave up too early after this channel was starting to blow up. And he's seen flops. So, like I said, you always want to give a channel at least 10 to 30 videos. 10 to 30 videos. That's why I said this tour at least is going to go for like 30 days. And this is going to be day 1. So, I'm going to be doing it all the way up until 30 days. So, like I said, we're going to learn from our few flops. And we're going to learn basically from every single upload. And we're going to be using the same Microsoft Copilot chat to help us out. But, yeah.
Now you want limited subjects. Now subjects are just the main point of your thumbnail. So the subjects can be, mainly it's just going to be like characters, people or characters or something like that. And you want 1 or 2 subjects. You don't want more than 2. But you can have a group count as 1 subject. A group.
Yeah, you can have one group count as 1 subject. But yeah. To represent your image for the thumbnail. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is now I'm gonna come over now we're about to create. So now what I'm gonna do is also get these keywords for this. So I'm gonna come here, I'm gonna basically copy this, I'm gonna come back over to this box, I'm gonna control V this.
I don't know if I would have guessed world's fastest car, but the premise is the same. Fast car versus Cheetah. And why would he need text here? You know, having day something wouldn't make sense. Having before and after wouldn't make sense. So,
alright, so my Wi-Fi is cutting in and out, so let me just do this real quick. Fix this real quick, and yeah, I'm gonna be right back. Alright, now we should be good,
because
guys.
there's nothing that's going to help you guess what the title is, and you can guess it without text. So if you can make a thumbnail where you can guess what the title is without text, do that. But in a case where you're doing like survive 100 days or something that's like before and after, by putting before and after, that helps you understand. And by putting day 94, that helps you understand. And in this video, for example, he doesn't need text to help you understand what the title is, so he doesn't put text. And really, if you just look at any of his thumbnails here, the thumbnail isn't rephrasing the title. The thumbnail and the title work together. It's like if this thumbnail right here doesn't make you click on the video, maybe the title would. And they work together. They're 2 separate things that work together to make somebody click on the video. You need to understand that. So, although text is bad, like I said, you can use it if it's going to help people guess what the title is without rephrasing the title.
And every single thumbnail, you don't gotta use text.
For example, by using before and after, but a group count as one subject. So what do I mean by that? Now, if we scroll through any of his videos, this has two subjects, right? Two people here, two people here, two people here, one person here, two people here, two people here. And those aren't even as good thumbnails. Those are pretty old. Look at his newer thumbnails, which are clearly a lot nicer. You got two subjects here, two subjects here, one subject here, two subjects here, one subject here, two subjects here, two here, two here, two here, one here, one here. And now you might see this. Oh, but there's 100 subjects here. And no, you actually only have two subjects here. Because if you look, groups can count as one subject if uniform. Meaning, if they're all dressed the same, they look the same, then it can count as one subject. Because how else can you represent a group? Now, here's a channel, for example, that one of my students is running. And here's another example. What if a modern destroyer fought at Midway? This video has 800,000 views, and as you can see, there are two subjects. But you might say, oh, there's a bunch of these subjects, and I actually helped him create this thumbnail. And really, this is not the case. All of these planes are exactly the same. This would be really bad if he did like 20 different types of planes, but this is done on purpose, that they're all the same plane. That's not to be lazy, that's done on purpose. So the planes themselves are one subject to show a group. By putting a bunch of these, it's showing a group. Same thing here with these ships, it's showing a group of ships. Same thing here, you got a group of these little, I don't even know what you would call them, but they all are exactly the same group as well. And I'm going to be honest, I think the reason that Mr. Beast sometimes has three subjects is just because he has to put his face in every thumbnail. So for example, there's two.
To make it stand out.
He has no free space in really any of these thumbnails. I'm going to show you exactly how that would work. So I really like this color wheel. Whenever I'm making a thumbnail, I always just have this open on my second monitor. Even though I noticed something about the color wheel, blue, yellow, and red almost form this triangle here. So because there's three colors, it's here, here, and here, which are all primary, right? If for some reason this bowl was green, then the kids would probably have purple shirts, and then this bread would be orange. Now, that probably doesn't make sense because super dark orange bread would look a little bit weird, but just to give the example of what I'm trying to say here. Here's another thumbnail here where he has blue and orange. In this, he has two main colors here, which is orange and blue. Notice how orange and blue are exact opposites because he has two colors here instead of three, so that's why he put himself with an orange vest. Now, if we're in a world where water was green for some reason, obviously it's not, but let's say in this world water was green, then he would be wearing a red vest here. Now you can take really any big channel. Here's like the infographic show, for example, and if we load his thumbnail, you can see on the left side here,
the color theory,
the blue background. On the right side here, he has the orange background because blue and orange are contrasting. Now, just in general, it's pretty simple, right? If you have one subject, have the one subject choose their color, what would make most sense. Two colors and they're opposite of each other. Now, just a general tip, your thumbnails must be at minimum the same quality as your competitors.
So what he means by that is it must be basically the same colors. Same colors alike, but way better. But yeah, so give me the text. But no more watching Eddie's videos. Big shout out to Eddie. If you want to watch his videos, go to Twitter. And he posted this whole video here. But yeah, but you can also follow me on Twitter. But yeah, but with that being said, we about to fully get into this video. And yeah, there's 20K photos on Twitter, which we hit that. I'm the king of YouTube automation. I just go on from there. And yeah, but like I said, if you want to learn more stars, go to Eddie's Twitter. And yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to fully get into it. So, all right. So what I basically want to explain to y'all is when y'all finding y'all nieces, bro, what you basically want to do is you want to search this. And this is also day one, by the way. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to videos. And you see that not a lot of channels are basically taking up this angle, meaning our video will go basically up here. And we have room for us to really get views. And you see that there's a lot of these small channels in the top search results that's winning. And we mostly want that. We mostly want small channels is really gaining views. Now, of course, not over a year, but we want it to be over like less than 3 months. Less than 3 months, 2 months. You see right here, 100.704K right here. But this is already a bigger channel because he's already verified. But of course, you want to find smaller channels like that. You see 65,000 4 months ago. But of course, it got to be less than 3 months, and they got to have at least 2. It got to have more than 100K views for it to be consistent. So that's what we want to look for. Because if it's stuck in 65K, that means it's view jail, and of course, we don't want that. We want to find something consistent, but on a smaller channel, one like this. So you see this fits and curious. So you see that this format right here. So what I did was I've seen this format, and this format is going to work for me because you see this format's pulling consistent views, and it's far behind a format, and it's not no crazy into what's most popular. Let's see, you see 1.7 million right here, and it usually take channels over a year to get an outlier, and he literally got this shit early. So if we go to this right here, there's no crazy really editing on this video. We go to watch it right here. We can see basically like these. You see basically this is made using CapCut really.
Maintain the leg.
But mostly what we're gonna avoid putting all these crazy things on our hook because we're gonna try to use some of these clips. We're gonna try to make it work out, and I'm gonna show y'all. But yeah, but we're gonna cause some of y'all aren't pro editors, and so I don't want some of y'all trying to like die y'all or like have a heart attack trying to put all this onto a video. So I want to make things a bit easier. So yeah, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna be using 11 labs, and also what we're gonna now do is go to the hook. So the hook is the most intriguing part of the video, but since it was a lot of crazy editing on his hook was most likely to cause the video going viral. So if we go to this right here, you can see this. And you always want to study hooks. Alright, so I want to say you don't gotta exactly copy the same exact hook. You could literally use characters. We can literally get AI generated photos, but you don't want to copy the exact hook. So you can see the first all the way up until the first 60 seconds, 30 seconds right here was the first good part of the hook, and this hook was good a little bit. So if we watch it,
Spartan soldiers marched dozens of miles.
No crazy things to the hook.
Access to bench press.
Literally clips.
And the 6 exercises.
And this channel's far behind the same format, if you think. But yeah, so it's far behind really the same structure. But yeah.
Follow that exact same.
It's just different words on hook. But yeah, but you can see right here. So yeah. All right. So with that being said, now what I'm gonna do is now edit. So now what I want you to do is go over to here, and now what I'm gonna do is get these tags. So I'm gonna actually tell for these tags. I'm gonna basically come in here, and I'm gonna paste this. I'm gonna say, give me tags to put in settings, please, for my channel. And like I want to say too is we are basically looking for niches. It can be 5K to 10K view gel, and it can be struggling to get views. That's why instead of me like really copying this whole channel alone, I basically took what already worked, but I got my own angle to it. So I got my own angle, yeah. So what we're gonna do is put these tags right here, basically in the text box and settings, yeah. So we're gonna basically paste it here. But instead of us really copying every single little thing from the channel, we basically took the angle, but we bent it onto a broader one, a way better one. So yeah. So if y'all wonder what I did, so I brought you the competitors' titles. What did we do to better the angle? Did we go broader? Those titles work. Thanks so much. I'm using one today. The thumbnail and the one you gave me. Just asking. So when you're planning ideation and you're really doing ideation plays a big role, and it's the most key factor. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna basically add them keywords. So yeah, this is long form, by the way. This isn't no short form. Yeah, I did give y'all short form in my other videos, but right now I need a break from short form. I want to do long form, and I want to give it at least 30 days in on this long form channel. So yeah, we identified emotional engines behind each competitor. So danger, the inside, the look, the silent, the engineering mysteries, and we basically went full depth with it. So we basically analyze, and the rule is we never replicate the titles oversaturated. So we use by bigger channels. So you see right here, never replicate a title that's oversaturated or used by channels with over 100K of subs. So we check. So is the angle crowded? Is the angle phrasing? Is it emotional? Is the topic dead? If it's crowded, we pivot. We pivot the angle. So yeah, hook, setup, tensions, reality, shift, payoff. So you see your title is this. So your title reflect with the emotional pattern. So your day one title is for this. So we'll use this title right here, and basically our title matches like the structure. So that's really the thing. So, and it matches basically the title. So you can see right, the title matches the thumbnail and your aesthetic prior. So matches your script, matches your visuals, matches your lane. Everything is aligned. So, and yes, the thumbnail used by the correct thing. So this is white, and then we use it. I don't know how to say this word: figure, red, tensions, line, bold red text, medical, extractuations, rhythm. So that is the most, this is our permanent thing that we'll give for 1 to 30 days of our identity. We're not going to be testing out different formats. We're sticking to one color pattern format, and it's going to be this pattern right here. So this format we're going to be sticking to is this. And like I said, I got over closely to a 20,000 posts, and there's a lot of these coaches that's in this game that don't know shit, that think they know shit when they don't. They don't know nothing for real. They just be yapping. So me, I'm the top G right now of the YouTube automation space. I might not be the top G on YouTube. I'm the top G YouTube automation, the most consistent one. So yeah, so what I basically want to tell y'all is we're gonna basically down with this thumbnail. You see this thumbnail, you see red, white, and white don't really count, but we're gonna be using red because red basically aligns with our color theory of what already worked for our competitor. We took what already worked, but we bent it to our own lane. So that's the real way how you're supposed to do it. But yeah, so if you don't know right here, what I'm gonna basically do is explain it better to y'all. Of some of y'all probably don't really still understand. So I'm gonna basically have AI help me explain it to y'all. But yeah, so what I'm gonna do is basically come to this, and yeah, so this video is gonna be at least an hour long. But so what I'm gonna basically have AI do is, because if it's broader, more curiosity, more this. So we basically, what we did was we went broader. So we basically, I told AI at the top, basically avoid all the view gel titles. Let's go broader with the sub niche. And that's the real way to really do it. So yeah, so like I said, when we first go to post this video, we might gain views. So what I'm gonna have it do now is get everything together. So yeah, so tell me the keywords for clip search and the ending. Tell me it. So now what it's going to do is tell me the keywords for clip search. Yeah, so we got all these keywords for clip search. So yeah, you see clip search this. All right, so you see muscles, we see image generations prompts, your ending line. So yeah. And by the way, and if y'all think, oh, Therese, did you go to college? I didn't go to college, bro. I dropped out of college, but I finished high school. So that's the good part about it. I dropped out of college. I finished high school though, but the thing is, now I'm a famous YouTuber. I'm putting y'all on game. I'm putting myself on game, and I'm giving y'all this 30-day run. So this 30-day challenge is gonna be really great. But yeah, so we're gonna basically do this for the hook. Is we're gonna clip search this. So we're gonna clip search this into YouTube. So we're gonna do it in muscle activation. So yeah. But yeah, we're gonna go to muscle activation. I didn't really drop out. I just didn't go. And I had other plans. Other plans was me doing YouTube, and then my granddad died. So after I graduated high school, so I didn't really have a plan for college. I wasn't really prepared yet. And I told my mom, I want to get a job. I want to do engineering or continue to do my YouTube journey, because I'm really good at blowing up channels. I'm really good at helping many people grow. So that's really what I want to do. So what we're gonna do is, you see the seven years ago. So we're gonna find a clip right here 5 years ago. So we're going to basically use this. And we're going to be using a YouTube video downloader. By the way, YouTube, I don't promote any third-party software. This is only for day one. And tomorrow we got all the way up until 30 days in. So we're 30 days in with this challenge, and we're not stopping. We're not backing out for no other niche. Like I said, we're going to give this exercise niche 30 days straight. And we're going to try to do it as easy as we could. And I basically want to show you another competitor I literally just found. So there was another competitor doing what I'm basically going to do. I'm going to be using Premiere Pro. I'm going to be using the black and white stroke. So you can see 24,000 right here. This is the competitor that was literally, he posted at least 400 videos. And he had about, so he was getting view jump. The thing is, he was getting view jump because the packaging was whack. And he didn't basically double down on what works. And that's the main key factor part. He didn't double down what works.
What if I told you that you could build a strong, athletic, and muscular body? No gym, no fancy equipment, just using your body. And before we jump in, make sure to subscribe, because on this channel we break fitness myths and reveal the truth that actually transforms your body. All right, let's dive in. And I promise, by the end...
All right, so yeah, so y'all see that this voice was good, but this angle itself right here that he did was basically, it wasn't oversaturated by a lot of copycats, so that's why he was able to get these amount of views. Like I say, angles really play a big role. If your angle is not good, there's no reason why YouTube should push that video. And like I say, what he did was he found 2.2 million. So he basically found the angle going viral on the other channel right here. So 50K views 5 months ago, and he basically replicated this, so you can see that this angle was not crowded yet. It wasn't crowded by copycats, and that's more likely the only thing that you need to stand out is you got to make sure anything that you're doing is not really flooded by copycats, and it can't be over like a lot of copycats with the same exact thumbnails. That means this angle is not over, it's flooded, and you got to get a new title out of here. So what I mean, getting a new title out of here, you basically give AI your other title, or if you got a video posted, you give your bio, or you show the screenshot, and you tell that, hey, here's AI, look, this angle's flooded, but we're gonna stick to the same format that we're doing for 30 days straight. If you're doing 30 days challenges like me, and AI is gonna give you a new idea that aligns with your angle, though, that it's not gonna reinvent the wheel. It's gonna align with your angle, so you don't go in the angles over flooded, so you don't get view job. And that's the real reason why channels are most likely flopping, and I'm guarantee you it is. So you can see his highest views, average subscribers right here was 700K, highest views 4.7 million, and you can see average views 1.1 million. You can see average age 1 year, so which is great. So like I said, you also want to always avoid basically you going in the angles where it's view gel. So if he's view gel right here, I'm pretty sure the angles flooded with a lot of copycats. So, and that's the real reason why angles get view gel, or the hook didn't just align with the title. So the hook didn't match the title, or he didn't do a verdict like we literally do. So what we're gonna basically do is search the title, and I'm basically gonna tell you that this title's flooded by a lot of copycats. And yeah, so we want to see it right videos. You can see that the reason why he got stuck is because this angle itself is flooded. So yeah, this angle itself is flooded, and we can go this right here. So we'll take that out, that hashtag thing out, and we'll just put the keyword right here. So we'll basically search this, and we'll see that the angle itself is flooded. And that's the real reason why most channels get viewed out the way they do. But let's not focus on that right now. So yeah, and I also let me also show y'all what I'm talking about, so you don't think I'm confusing y'all. So let's go back. Let's go back real quick, and we're gonna basically take out this this quotation thing, this arrow thing. I don't know how you say it, but yeah. So we're gonna basically take this out.
There's a reason you can't move like you did 10 years ago, and it's not just age. Every morning you wake.
And we're gonna basically go to what this hanger really does. So we'll go to videos, and you can see that if we go to videos, you can see that there's smaller channels really winning, and there's not a lot of copycats. And the more factor why his thing probably fell, his video probably fell, is because he went into an angle where there's only thing you see is verified angles. You see verified channels. So why I said it's over flooded. So that's more lucky, and you also want to look for this. You also want to avoid this. So you can see 1.2 million. Wow, it's too big. So this angle that we're doing right here, we're not competing with really bigger channels. So if I was to do a video around this angle that we're doing literally today, the angle, we're not competing against bigger channels, and that's what we want to look for. So the first starting of the title is the first hook. So that's called hook structure, and we call it could be called basically starting phase of the title. Starting phase, hook, title, structure, phrase, starting. There's many words you could say, but what I usually call is starting phrase. So starting phrase of the first few keywords, but first few keywords is the make or break, and you can see that there's only right here. So you see 1 year ago, and it's not dead. There's not over bigger channels flooded. So if I was to drop a video on this right now, I'm going to get views. So like I said, audiation really plays a big factor. So yeah. So that's the real factor, yeah. All right, so what I'm going to do now is, now that we got that out the way, now what I'm going to do is now get us the images. So now what I want to do is clip search. So we're going to basically type in these into YouTube. So yeah. So we're going to go to clip search, and I'm going to say line me up everything from clip search. Line me up everything from clip search to hook to payoff to ending. Yeah, so we'll just go to this, and we'll line this up. Yeah, so we'll line it up from hook to payoff to ending. And yeah, so you can see that we got everything lined up. So yeah, so we got these keywords right here. So we'll just go to this, and we'll just type this into YouTube. So now what we're going to do is basically go over to this, and we'll just type this into YouTube. So yeah. And we got this keyword box right here. So we're going to go to this. We're going to basically go to slow mode. Like I said, it lined us up with the keywords. And this chat will be basically in the description below where you can check it out at. So, like I said, this video might be over 1 hour long, which is fine, because this challenge is me basically explaining, showing y'all how I'm replicating. I'm going to be showing y'all how to upload, showing y'all how to edit it. I'm doing it all in one video. So, and it's all for 30 days straight. And I'm a streamer, so I'm really prepared to do this, bro. I'm made for this shit, bro. Like I said, the first YouTuber to do this on a YouTube platform, bro. 38 straight challenge. So yeah, man. So yeah. But yeah, dog.
Most people think muscle is built by
Moving weight, more reps. These 5 items.
And you can see that this hook was ass. Completely ass. And the angle, the real reason why, because look, the hook, it basically, so the hook matches the title a bit. Yeah, the hook matches the title a bit, but it was completely trash. So you see there's a smaller chin, 300K, and this is the angle we really look for. We look for smaller chins like this winning, because that means we're going to win too. But of course, we avoid all these angles right as view jump. So like I said, I'm giving this my channel at least 30 days in, and we'll see where it goes. But usually, if it takes more than at least 73 videos, that means your titles itself is over flooded, and that means they're flooded by millions of channels. That means the average subscribers, you're competing with millions, and you want to go at least. So the angle you want to stay at is a safe angle, is where you want to stay from. Basically, you want to stay in this angle, like whereas it's 68 average subscribers, 400K views, average views right here, 100K, because YouTube, it will make room for the YouTube algorithm to push us, and we're not really competing with millions of channels. So yeah, in this angle. So yeah. And like I said, the minimum you want to give a long form channel is 20 to 30 uploads. 20 to 30 uploads, and you want to see where your channel go from there. And you want to stick with one format. So you can see that this channel has repeatable formats. It's literally where we're going to be sticking to. So yeah. So I'm going to actually subscribe to him. And you can see right here his views channel. So you can see he's gaining less. He's getting the last 7 days 100K views. You can see last 30 days he gained about 200K. But we want to check for ones getting like at least to closely to about 1 mil. 1 mil or at least 500K or more. 200K is solid. We want to go for ones. It could be a bit better. And then, of course, you got to have less than 300 videos. Less than 300 videos, so yeah. And you probably ask me, how do we know if angles died out? So, how do I know if angles die out? Can you explain in the... So I'm going to basically tell it. So I'm going to copy this right here. So if y'all basically want to know how your angles die out, go to Control C, go to Control V. This is good for me to make a video around. It's not flooded. So I got room to rank. But yeah. But I have a question. What average subs and highest views and average age and should I look for? Look for on the VidIQ list for my channel to gain impressions so we don't get 0 view job. But this is safe, not flooded. Thanks for the title. You're the GOAT. Yeah. So we just paste this here. It says you know your angle is not flooded. You can see this. You know your angle is not flooded and rankable. So this is about checking this signal. So highest views you basically want to average right here. So this tells you so. And I want to tell so what do we stick for? So we would look for. So yeah. So what do I look for? So what do I look for next time when you give me a title? I search it, and if it's flooded, we will swap it out to a better one. So better one that aligns with my angle so I don't get 0 view job. Make me a graph of what we avoid with red arrows, green, and what we should look for. Alright, so you see this right here. The green safe angle, use this. You can see highest views, 100K to 1 million. Average views, 50K to 200K. Average subscribers, under 100K. Average under 1 year, you see under 1 year. You can see when R4 and green. So we basically want to stay in the safe zone. And we want to avoid this. So it says red or bad angle avoid. Highest views under 50K. Topic has no ceiling. Average views under 20K. It means the topic is oversaturated. Average subscribers 20K to 1 million means big channels already dominate this angle. Average age 1 to 3 years. The topic is old. The topic is dead. Nobody's searching for it. And yeah, if 2 or more is like this, it says we swap this out. And yeah, so we swap it out. And it says if 2 or more is red like this, we'll swap it out. So yellow maybe need fixing. These are broader signals. Highest views 50K to 100K views. Average views 20K to 50K views. Average subscribers 100K to 20K. Average age 1 year. So yellow means we keep this topic and change the angle. So you could ask her, what do you mean by change the angle? But like I said, this is only day 1 and we only got 30 days left. So I don't care if this is 2 hours long, bro. Stick to me, bro. And stick with it, chat. Like I said, get prepared, bro, because bro, we got a long run that's about to happen for this whole month of May. But yeah, this whole month of May is gonna be the greatest month. And we leaving this month. The goal is to leave this month probably with more than 100K long form views and get a channel monetized. So yeah, you can see your numbers right here were HV 400K, average 100K, AS 68,000, AA 1 year, evergreen. So you can see that's most likely. And we basically want to ask it. So what do we avoid? What is a red flag? What would I avoid? And yeah, so we'll go to this. We'll ask you this. A red flag is an angle of the topic's data guarantee. So you see, red equals avoid oversaturated dead, dangerous angles, and these are signals means the topic is overcrowded. So it means it's overcrowded. So red flags would avoid highest views 50K, no stealing, average views 20K, average subscribers 20K to 1 mil, average age over 1 to 3 years, multiple videos identical, oversaturated angle. So multiple videos identical with identical title. So if you don't know what this is, better explain this. And we look for this. So like I said, these whole 30 days we're gonna look for this. And yeah, so we'll go right here. So it says identical, so it's gonna spot it out, and you can see that identical is right here. 3 plus videos, same phrasing. 3 plus videos, same emotional angle. 3 plus views. So it basically says this. So examples for this. So that means this angle is oversaturated, and it means these are identical angles, even if the words change slightly. The algorithm sees the same video. So yeah, that's what causes really videos to get views. When an angle is oversaturated, you get no impressions, you get 0 views, you get view gel, you get no rankings, you get no browse, you get no suggested. This is because YouTube is already has enough of videos covering that exact emotional pattern. So yeah, identical, same numbers, and yeah, same thing, same phrase. But when this happens is we basically go broader. So it says you keep this topic angle and change the angle. So it says you keep this topic but change the example. So competitor's angle, so your angle, so yeah, so no flooded. So if mine is flooded, what would do? So let's say if a title you gave me was flooded, what would we do to beat this? To still get good views, to not get trapped. And here's where most channels fuck up at. So if the title turns out to be this, so this is the title's flooded, too many videos, too many structures, and it can say, so here's where most channels fuck up. So example, if the flooded angles, when this happens is YouTube says this, so I already had enough of this. This is broader, fresher, this more curiosity gap. So when this happens is we just bring it here. This is how we fix this flooded. Title your permanent formula. So change the promise. So flooded, it means transform your body, your version, rebuild your body faster than regular exercises, broader, more curiosity, not used by competitors, fits your lane. And you can see change the object. So flooded right here. So you see isomedical holes, your version aesthetical strength. It says tensions based in training. It says deep vibrant activations. Same topic, new language. Algorithm sees it fresh. It says change the emotional driver. Change your body, your version. So rebuild your body, rebuild this. It will basically change on the title. So it says flooded competitor. So you can see your version. So what we'll do is basically change this right here. So what we're gonna basically do is keep the starting of it, but we would just change the ending. So yeah, so it's the same topic, different angle. So yeah, not flooded, rank angle. So it says so red avoid, same promise, same structure, same emotional thing. So yeah, so if you give me a title that's flooded, I'll just bring you that VidIQ score and that title. We will change the ending, right? And keep the starting structure of the title, right? So that's real reason how most channels succeed too. So you see this, while I give you this, if the title's flooded, you do not throw away the topic. What is flooded? So it's actually what it means. So yeah, so it's just what you do when it's flooded. You follow the one rule. Keep the starting structure. Change the ending angle. So change the ending angle because the starting structure is your lane identity. So the ending angle is what makes it fresh. So examples of what we fix flooded title. So what we fix. So you see flooded competitor's angle. So this means the competitor's angle is flooded. This means your version. So your safe version is we add this to it, but we basically change this right here. So we change like this middle part and this basically is ending. So same thing that happens. So it says red flags, what you avoid. These mean the angles the same promises of competitors, same emotional beat, same structure, same payoff. Big channels dominate. Topic is old. Topic is narrow. Topic is clinical. Three to plus videos with identical angle. If two or more videos of these appear, and that's what I need y'all to actually avoid, because most channels have this confusion, and you basically want to avoid that because what you want to do. So this is broad. So these main angles is say broad, curiosity theme, tensions based, longevity based, animosity based, fresh emotional angles, small channels winning, evergreen topics. If all four of these metrics are green, use these titles. So yeah, so if all four of these metrics are green, use these titles. So what you mean by green? You probably ask me what you mean by green. So I'm gonna tell you. So what do you mean by green? What views should the channels have on screen? And average views and everything shows. Show me a safe graph and a graph we avoid. And this is why most channels get viewed out the way they do, and then they overdo it. So I tell a lot of y'all, bro, ideation. I don't give a fuck if you gotta put in 2 hours to ideation, bro. Ideation. If you have great titles, bro, and you're not being overflooded by a lot of competitors, you have room for you to stand out. And yeah. So a title is a green. VidIQ numbers so small channels go in. You win. So highest views right here. So highest views 100K to 1 million. This proves that the video could blow up. Average views 50K to 200K. Minimum of the pack. Average subscribers under 100K, which means what we want to stick to is the safe zone. So we want to stick to this. So average subscribers. So what I'm going to do is basically highlight this. You can see danger, red, what we avoid in this title. So highest views 50K. Average views under 20K. Average subscribers 20K to 1 million. Average age 1 to 3 plus years. It's old, stable. But yeah, so what I'm going to ask you to do is what we stick to. So what do we safely stick to? Right here. For this one. So it says you safely stick to this. So we safely stick to this. Small channels like this. So we basically look for this broad, and we want to avoid this. We want to avoid this. We safely want to stick to under this. So I'm gonna say give me a count. So it says right here. So give me a sub count. Give me a green zone for a sub count. We look for. We avoid 100K. And we will just avoid 100K because if we try to go for 100K, we're gonna get trapped. We're gonna get trapped. So it says average subscribers 0 to 100K. This means small channels. So you see this right here. So we want to avoid right here. So we want to look for average right here. So it says under 100K. So, and I'm going to ask the zone. So we want to look for, so channels. So we want to look for range fit. We want to look for range 1K to 50K or less, right? And this is basically we want to look for, because if we keep going at angles like that, we're going to get trapped. So, yeah. So, this range is what you want to get for. So, 50K to, you want to go for 50K less. 50K or less, that means we have no way for us to get view gel, and we're gonna get impressions. So it says big creators dominate. The algorithm pressures them. It says new channels get buried. You get 0 impressions. It says you'll get 0 view gel. So if you try to go for an angle 200 to 1 million, like this right here, you're gonna get view gel. So if you go for like 68,000 right here, we're gonna get showed up, because guess what? What this tells is the algorithm that smaller channels are winning in this angle. We have some room too, but like I said, if we go to angles that's oversaturated, we basically change the ending. So we change the ending phrase, and we want to try it again. So, and we can also have AI basically give us more ideas. So if that one's over flooded, because we don't want to post a video where it's over flooded at. We want to have room for us to really stand out. So yeah, you can see big creators dominate. They're all prioritizes. New channels get buried. You get 0 impressions. You get 0 view gel. The red throw the angle fucking immediately like that. But yeah, we basically want to avoid that. But yeah. So yeah. So the sweet spot is 1K to 50K. The sweet spot 50K is, we don't want to go over 100K. We want to go over 100K. So you want to stay under 100K. So you want to go over 100K. You want to stay under it. So the safe zone will be 50K to 60K to 20K for average subscribers. And highest views, the safe zone for highest views is, we basically scroll up and we can ask you right here. So highest views we look for is a safe zone. So we'll look for highest view safe zone. We'll look for 100K to 1 million. So it proves that could blow up. But we basically want to avoid for highest views. So yeah. So we want to avoid highest views 50K. 50K with no ceiling on it. So like I said right here, you see, we want to avoid highest views being at close to 50K. That means we have no room for us to get views. We want to look for 100K to 1 million. So this proves that a smaller channel could blow up. And of course, average subscribers, meaning we don't want to compete with bigger people. We want to compete with smaller channels. So you see average age over 1 year. You can see average views. So let's say what average views we want to look for. So average views we want to look for. So average views we want to look for 50K to 200K is the minimum of the performance. We want to avoid 20K. So if it's 20K right here, average views, we want to avoid that. So this is really the safe zone we want to look for. That's why we're using the title today. That's where we're more likely going to get impressed as soon as I post this. But yeah. But like I said, let's get to it and let's go. So what we're going to do now is get the script. So like I said, ideation is really plays the key factor. So, and a lot of y'all be trying to demand it and be all smart aleck with it, bro. Yeah, ideation play a big role. So you're not going to do that with me, because I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Ideation plays a big role. If the title's oversaturated, there's no way that the YouTube has a way to categorize this video to push it in the face and start testing it to a smaller group. But yeah. Alright, so what we want to now do is now go over to this. And what we're now going to do is copy this. So we're going to copy everything you see, most trains of the wrong. So we're going to copy all this right here. So what we're going to do is go to this, and we can have AI expand the script. So if we want AI expand the script, we can literally tell AI expand the script longer. Expand the script longer. You see keywords, cup search, and we're going to use it. So you see channel keywords. We already got that added. So yeah, but like I said, we already really got everything set up, and this is the title we're going to be using for the day. And this is the script we're going to be using. So the script matches the title. And the script matches the title, so we'll go to this, copy this. And I don't want to make things too hard for y'all, but yeah, I want to make things as easy as it could be. And I want to tell y'all too, so a key factor is that I want to basically tell you that subscribers don't matter. Subscribers don't matter. You only need 1K to 4,000 watch hours, and you're going to be hitting that with the methods on my channel, because I plan on giving you at least 1,000 methods in this right here. So 1,000 methods, at least in long form, 1,000 methods. And I know it's probably feeling too much. See, what me is, I don't give up. I don't quit. I'm not the type person to give up. Only bitches give up. Only bitch-ass niggas give up. And I ain't no bitch-ass nigga. So yeah. I make close to more than 1,000 videos. So yeah, I ain't no bitch-ass nigga. Only bitch-ass niggas give up. Alright, so yeah. So what we're now going to do is go to this. Yes, the system is this. Red flags. And I also want to basically tell you, so VidIQ is not sponsoring me, but I basically want to tell y'all, if y'all want to find a cheapest or a fast, reliable program that can make you thumbnails and you're tired of really paying, vidIQ is trustworthy for that. When it comes to that, vidIQ could basically make you a high quality thumbnail. It could get you a thumbnail made, and yeah. So my credits are all gone right here, but I'm gonna end up reloading it. So you see $24 monthly right here, $17 right here a month. So yeah, but like I said, vidIQ when it comes to that right there, vidIQ is really great for that. vidIQ is really reliable for that. So when it comes to that right there, that zone, you basically want to look for that. But yeah, but like I said, they're not sponsoring me, and I basically want to show y'all what I mean by thumbnail. So before we fully get into this body video, because we're going to edit, and I'm going to show you how to post it, and yeah. And we're going to be using Premiere Pro, and we're going to be clip searching right now. So I basically want to cover this to y'all and tell y'all that. Alright, so you see this right here? So what I basically want to show y'all is tell y'all that the most reliable program out there, the most reliable thing, the source you should be really looking at when it comes to thumbnails is you should really use vidIQ. You should really use vidIQ, and you shouldn't overstress yourself. And also too, you should stop listening to goofies. Stop listening to goofies. Stop listening to people that don't know what they're talking about. So yeah, like I said, you can use vidIQ, and I got a method on my channel for SMM panels. So if y'all being stuck, like I said, you want to avoid external. So yeah, so we're going to use this SMM pack. So but yeah, so I run multiple channels, but like I said, we're giving that them other channels that I run. So yeah, so we're giving them other channels to run. But what I'm gonna go ahead and do is delete this. So like yesterday, I was doing is getting the thumbnails using vidIQ, but vidIQ is really great for thumbnails. But yeah, so like I said, I got a long form channel over here that's gonna be fucking printing soon. So yeah, but and like I said, there's a lot of people in this space that when it comes to YouTube, that don't know what they're talking about. They piss me off a lot. Cause bro, how you gonna coach somebody and you have no views? You have no views for real, and you have no results. How the fuck this sound? How the fuck this sound? Me, I have results. Me, I have proven to go viral strategies. Me, I have proven to go viral ways. And if niches flop, what we didn't do is we better that title, and we'll get a better title. Know that we're gonna get views, and know that we're gonna get impressions, bro. So yeah. So like I said, YouTube is a learning and ending game. It's not an overnight success thing. But yeah. And like I said, this channel right here that we're using for today is, you can see that it has 0 public hours, 0 public shorts views, 0 subscribers. And we're going to be basically posting this for 38 straight. And we're going to try to gain for at least more than 100K impressions. Like I want to say, if you could gain more than 100K impressions, that tell YouTube that YouTube is now seeing your channel. And you're not view jail. There's nothing wrong with your channel. Like I said, most gurus and most fucking coaches make mistakes, and they make it over confusing. Be like, oh bro, I'm 0 view jail trap, and they try to over confuse it, bro. It's because, bro, they don't know what they're doing, or either they don't know what the fuck they're really doing for us. So yeah, so all right, so what we're now going to do is basically go over to here, and yeah, enough talking about the coaches, but enough talking about the coaches. All right, so what we're now do is go over this, and we're going to now get the clip search. So we're going to use clip search, and we're going to be using, so we can use Whiskey, we can use Microsoft Copilot for basically generating us photos. We can use Microsoft Copilot. We can even use a lot of programs. In my next video, I'm going to be showing you how to get actually ChatGPT unlimited for free. So I'm going to be posting a video about that on my channel. So yeah. All right. So for today, what we're going to basically now do is now focus on this. So now what we're going to do is now tell us the prompt. So we're going to now do clip search. All right. So yeah. All right. So we use Google Keep Seed, and we put this URL of the video that we're going to be downloading. So yeah, so we're going to be downloading that video URL. All right, so now what we're going to do is go over to this box right here, and we want to scroll up a bit. Because, bro, when you have people around, you don't get shit done, dude. So, these are the keywords we search, literally searching in YouTube, and we would just search this in. We'll search these in one by one, so you can see, like, you can see the, I don't know how you say this, but the thing. So, you can see the dash between it. So, these are, like, the keywords we'll search. So, if we need more keywords, we'll tell it. And what I'm going to have it do is have it line up the prompts just like this. So, we're going to have it do is line up the prompts. And we'll just line up the prompts in order. Line me up the prompts in order, just like this, one by one. Alright, so I basically want to tell you that a lot of y'all channels, there's a lot of bit confusion, and it's cool. I made it way for a lot of y'all to grow. A lot of y'all to grow that people never thought I was gonna come. I come so far with this, and I got at least more than at least 1,000 videos supposed to go out on my channel and like long form. So yeah, so this is a 30 run. This is only day one. So I'm gonna have to do give me the prompts from hook to ending for what I need. All the prompts for image search, image to download images that aligns with my niche. Alright, so we'll go to this. And this is what we're going to do. So you can see the full image line up, hook, the ending. So you can see each line right here. So yeah, so what I'm now going to do is tell it to give me prompts. So this is basically a hook. So this is the hook, the image. And yeah, so we're going to use these image prompts right here. But we're going to be using literally all these prompts. So yeah, so what I'm going to do is now go over there. And I'm going to paste this. I'm going to now paste this. And you see that we got everything organized like this. So, and like I said, if I was able to share my, share this to you, I will share it. But what I'm going to have to do, I'm going to go to Google Docs. So what we're going to do is copy it over to Google Docs. Now it's opening up the YouTube, open up the Google Docs. So we open up Google Docs. Now everything is open. So you can see now everything is open right here. So I can see now everything is in order. So now that we have everything in order a bit like this. So yeah, you can see the full day one. So we got the full day one, so we're going to be using these keywords, and we're going to use this, the hook, the ending, and it's like the hook structure. So yeah, so we got all these keywords right here, these prompts, and yeah, so what I'm going to have it do now is you can copy, it says you can copy and paste these prompts. So you see we got these prompts one by one, like the hook, all the way until ending, so if we need it. But yeah, so now what I'm going to do now is get these keywords. So yeah, so now what we're going to do is get these keywords, and we're going to search these keywords on the YouTube, and yeah, so we're going to go to one by one with these keywords, and we're going to search these in the YouTube. And I want to say, when you got your stuff in order like this, and it makes it to be easier. So literally it makes it to be easier. So we have a plan with channels. When you have a plan, and when you have the production of it, and when you have the value of it, and when you know that the video is going to get impressions. So the moment we post this, the moment we're going to see our impressions start to climb up, literally. So yeah. So, and we're not going to see it get views out. So yeah. So what we're going to do is basically search this. And we want to see 3 years ago. So what we're going to do is we want to find a channel less than 100K subscribers, because that means we have minimum chance of us getting strikes. So yeah, so we're going to go to channels less than 100K subscribers. So you see 54K. So we'll basically copy this, and we're going to use some of these clips. All right, so we're going to use, all right, so you see right here, 5 years ago, 26,000 views. All right, so that would be something we could use. So we can use that, and we know that people want to see that, and we know that that moment works. So we can use that. We're going to use that for the starting of the hook. So we can use this for hook, and we can use this for setup. And yeah, so if y'all get it. So we can use it for hook, setup, and then tensions, and then reality shift, and then payoff, and then ending. So yeah. So we got hook, setup, reality shift. We got hook, setup, tensions, reality shift, payoff, ending. And it's like a hook structure. So yeah. So that's, and like I said, we literally got it up there. So you see we got hook, and you see right here, we got basically, so let's go to, we got hook, setup, tensions, reality shift, payoff, ending. So yeah, and it makes things a bit easier. Like I said, I tell a lot of my clients use this hook structure, and it works for them most of the time. But yeah, a lot of my clients. So yeah. All right, so what I'm now going to do is go over to this, and now what I want to do is basically search this in the YouTube. So we're going to search this in the YouTube, and we're going to get keywords. And we're going to go to videos, and we're going to go to, you see this right here, so harmless attention, slow motion. So you see this right here, 7 years ago, we're going to basically download this clip. We're going to basically download this clip, and I'm going to show you how we're going to basically we're going to cut it out. So we're going to cut it out, and we're going to also give credit to these owners. So yeah, so the owners ain't got to worry about it. They're giving credit, so they're going to get credit. So we're going to use this clip right here. So yeah, this clip, I like this clip. It seems about high quality, so we're going to use this 9 years ago. So what we're going to do is stay on the safe side. Always give credit to these owners just for the sake of it. So yeah. So, and like I said, we got all these keywords literally searched out right here. So this is like the order so that we show the clip. But yeah, so we're going to go to this. We're going to search these in. And we're going to use 5 to 7 seconds of it. We want to transform it. So it's cool if you use 2 minutes of it. You just want to transform it every single second because you don't want to use the same clip over and over and over again. It's gonna basically confuse the algorithm. The algorithm's not gonna know where they push your video to. But yeah, so we're gonna go to this. We're gonna basically copy this right here.
Did you know that one of the biggest factors on how
Alright, so you see this coach. So what we're gonna do is we don't have to give credit.
Breathe out as you release.
We're gonna use this coach's clip and we're gonna give credit to him, and yeah, so we're gonna give credit. And like I said, once you give credit, you most likely give credit, and they most likely won't fuck with you once you give them credit. So yeah, once you give them credit, and like I said, we have the credit source prompt. So the credit source prompt, so we give credit to them and write the description. So I'm gonna show y'all when that part come up. So like I said, this video is long, and yeah, I'm trying to make it as long as I could for me to actually minimize and put as much sauce as I could in this video, because if I do that, is y'all have the most rights and y'all know like the most ways to make the video for the video to go viral, so you could get the amount of views, so you could have the minimum chances of you getting great views. If you rush your niche search process or rush to make the video is going to be sloppy, bro. The video's not going to be sloppy. You're not going to gain impressions. You're not going to gain views. If you want to get views like this, like I said, listen to everything I said. I have a plan, and I'm not just over here just second guessing. Everything I do, I have a plan with it. But yeah. Alright, so what we're going to now do is scroll up. And what we're going to now do is get the script. So what we're going to now do is get the script. And we're going to basically copy and paste the script into our 11 Labs software. So we're going to use 11 Labs. And we're going to just take the script and copy and paste it. So yeah. So we're going to go to 11 Labs. Alright, so I basically want to tell y'all is what y'all going to use for 11 Labs is you can use, what I've seen a lot of creators use. So we're going to go ahead and do, I'm going to cut out my screen real quick, but I'm going to show you that y'all can use basically Uburn. So I'm going to go to a Uburn VPN, and I'm going to just turn it on a bit. But I want to cut out my screen because I don't want to leak my IP, and I don't want to get swatted on, because a lot of my supporters be weird, and I don't know what makes them want to be weird. Why are they weird to me? What did I do to them? I'm only the coach. I'm only the professional coach to show you ways to grow. All right, so we turned this IP on. So yeah, we turned this IP on. All right, so we basically turned this IP on. So we're gonna go to 11 Labs, and like I said, this works. We use Uburn VPN. So yeah, all right, so we turned it back on. All right, so we use Uburn VPN, and we're gonna basically be using 11 Labs. So we use Uburn VPN, and we basically the country we choose Australia. And like I said, you can use this whole VPN method to find niches. It's really great for finding niches in other countries. So if you wanna basically go in incognito mode and look for niches in other countries, history, whatever, the VPN works for that. So what we're going to do is go to setup, and what we're going to do is basically get an email. So we're going to use for the email, we're going to use a temp mail. So what I'm going to do is go to Google, and I'm going to get a temp mail. So we're going to use a temp mail, and it's free temp mail. Like I said, we can use a temp mail generator, so yeah. So we're going to go to temp mail, and we're going to just basically copy this. And we're going to paste this here. And for this password, what I'm going to do is basically basically ChatGPT or whatever, like, get us a password. Generate me a free password. Generate me a free password, please. Just random words or whatever. So we'll just go to random words or whatever, and it's going to basically go through this and generate us a random password, and we can use this, like, for example, Silver Echo, we can use this. So what we're going to do is copy this. We're going to basically go back over to our incognito mode tab. We're going to basically paste this, and we're going to use this to sign up. So we're going to use this password to sign up, and yeah, we want to put I agree. So what we're going to do is highlight this. We just want to put like a money sign. So we want to put a money sign, at least one number. So this is minimum 8 words, at least one number. So all right, so what we're going to do is basically go to here, and like I said, this is the whole full course in the Mars day 2. But this is going to be the whole full course and me like blowing up a channel from scratch on my whole entire method. So like I said, nothing else is a secret. If you want to keep watching those gurus, watch them. But like I said, most niches, your structure is the main factor that matters in your titles. In your titles and your angles. Alright, so yeah. So what we're going to now do is pick this password. So yeah, we're going to pick this password. And now what it's going to do is sign up. So it's going to sign us up. And like I said, we use incognito mode. And we use this free temp mail, literally this generator over it. So we use this. So now what's gonna do is sign us up, and like I said, we use literally your burn VPN. So now what's gonna do is send a verification code to the email. So we're gonna refresh this. So you see right here, we got this verification code. So now what we're gonna do is verify email. So we're gonna open this up a new tab, and now it's verified. Now we got access to it. So now we got access to users 11 labs, and this is how you make a limited 11 labs accounts. And like I said, many other coaches probably never showed you. I just showed you, but we already signed into this, and we want to go over here, and we're gonna basically copy our voiceover. So our voiceover over here that we're gonna be using is, and I was born with autism, by the way. So if y'all wonder, I got ADHD, and I could say 50%, 30% of my autism, a little bit, 30%. I'm not nonverbal though. I can speak language. So when y'all was asking me, oh, bro, was you born with autism a little bit? Yeah, a little bit. It's cool, but you can have a mental illness problem and still be good. Don't make no excuses why you can't do YouTube. You're good. You learn from me. I make it easier for y'all. But like I said, though, the argument is it's really hard for real. But YouTube is a harder game as it is. But you just gotta get through it and keep grinding. It's the only way you'll get through it. Like, let's say this, like when you see your favorite football players when they go out to play people at the Super Bowl, they might cry at the end, but as long as they went out there and they did their thing, they showed the best effort. So same with YouTube. Every single video won't go viral like the way it do, and it's cool. But as long as we show the real and we go out to do our thing on these videos, we show the real how we really want it, and we show them like we're capable of doing. So yeah, that's the only thing that matters. We put in the effort. But yeah. What now we're going to do is basically go to this. We're going to generate this. So we go to Rogers. And like I said, we're going to basically make sure the speed right here. Make sure the speed is low. So we want to make sure the speed is low. The stemmability, we could up this up a bit. Just so we don't get hit inauthentic. So just so we don't get hit inauthentic. So it's really important to do this. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and make my camera a little bit smaller so y'all can see it. Y'all want to up this like the stylus a bit. You can leave it like that. Up this up a bit, just so this, and we're gonna generate this. So we got this whole voiceover, and we could literally rest and repeat this. And we can use this whole temp mail, and we could just change the country of our VPN. So yeah, I'm gonna have to probably cut out my camera for that because I don't want to show my appy. And yeah, but like I said, I don't want people to be weird.
Most people train wrong, not because they're lazy, but because they rely on movement instead of tension. Your body doesn't rebuild from endless reps. It rebuilds from pressure, stillness, and controlled stress. Most people treat it like a time challenge, but the real power comes from perfect alignment and full body tension. When you do it correctly, your core stabilizes, your glutes squeeze, your shoulders lock, and your spine.
Yeah, see, we got this. And then what I want you to do too is I'm gonna give y'all a disclaimer when y'all go to post it, so that way you can let YouTube know that when you do this, you let them know that you made it with 11 labs because you don't want to use your voice, and you was basically shy to use your voice. And you thought you were going to get made fun of, but YouTube is okay with that. So the only thing YouTube don't want is you spamming and you not bringing educational value to the platform. YouTube do not want this. So YouTube don't play like that. They don't fuck around like that. They don't play no games when it comes to this. So that's why I say when I show y'all ways to really grow, I really make sure everything is really being said and everything is full step with it, because I don't want to mess up on anything, because if I mess up, that will make me look bad, and that will make YouTube itself look bad, and YouTube already has me out. And you could say on Twitter, I might say fuck the YouTube employees, it's not. It's just because sometimes I'm mad. Sometimes I'm mad at overwhelming stuff, and it comes with life. It comes with life up and downs, but I never felt like and you say things and you don't really mean it. Like, so yeah. I want to go to Persian right here. So I'm going to purge this link, and we're going to get this link. So yeah, we're going to basically get this link, and I want to copy the URL there. All right, so I got to go to YouTube video downloader. So what I'm going to do is now use a YouTube video downloader. And by the way, I don't promote any third-party softwares. This is all educational use only. This is your own cost. I told you, I'm giving you a 30 days run of me blowing up a channel from scratch to show y'all. It's not basically luck, and I'm showing you a full 1 hour video of it. So like I said, I don't care how much AVD's video get. Like I said, I don't care. I don't care at all. But look, I'm gonna show you inspect elements. So we go to inspect elements. We basically play the video. If you don't wanna go to here, what we do is basically we could download it through here, or we could actually. So I'm gonna show you what we do. We could basically click it. So we could click this right here. We could let it play, and it's gonna pop up. So we can highlight it. It's gonna highlight it, and yeah. So that's another way we could do it, and yeah. So yeah. So of course the video is gonna be right there, but yeah, so that's another way you could do it, or we could just download it randomly through here. But yeah, so we can see we got the whole video right here. So And yeah, so we're gonna be basically taking out this audio. Audio's already removed, so yeah. So what we're gonna now do is go over to Premiere Pro. You can use CapCut. It don't matter really. It don't matter. But what you want to do now, I'm also gonna be giving you out this Google Docs link right here. So this is gonna be Tyrese's 30-day. Tyrese's 30-day YouTube channel blow up. So I'm gonna be blowing this shit up for 30 days, and I'm also put right here. So I'm gonna put the channel name. So we're gonna come to this, and also what you want to do is you want to lock in one channel. I know a lot of these coaches and gurus ain't as consistent as they should be. They're not even as consistent as themselves. They're not even successful for real. Most of them can't touch the amount of views I do on shorts. Most of them got to build up teams. Me, I did it all on my own. So you want to listen to a nigga like me. If you want to keep listening to them, bro, listen to their lying ass. Listen to their lying ass. Who cares? Like I said, these methods you can make money from. I wouldn't be streaming this shit. Wouldn't be posting this shit. Wouldn't be doing this shit if you didn't make money from this shit. Like I said, I ran into YouTube monetization issues, and we are getting that shit figured out. So yeah. So what we're gonna now do is go to Premiere Pro. What we're gonna do is go to Create. And yeah, so you see we use this bio, and we used, so the minimum thing too is you want to use an account that's over like, I'll say account like that's over 3 months, over 6 months or old. So we use one that was March, which is great, and it's now May. So if we go right here, it's May. So yeah, you see May and it's March. So that's about 1, 2, 3, 4. So you want to use an account like that's 2 months old or whatever, because if you use that what that shows the algorithm is, that shows the algorithm that you didn't just join and you're not gonna get 0 views. You will get impressions. So, and it also matters about the topic. So the title you pick is the minimum change. So if you're picking a topic that's oversaturated, a title, YouTube's gonna view you. If YouTube's gonna view you, YouTube's not even gonna give you impressions. Alright, so what I'm now do is basically unlink this. And like I said, YouTube boys, I love y'all a lot. Love y'all. Please don't view it. Please don't take this video down. Please don't. And we're giving credit to these owners. So these owners gonna get credit. But like I said, I love you, YouTube. Not even Speed is doing what I'm doing on the platform right now, bro. And I don't want to call Speed out, and I don't want to be like an easy person, but Speed is playing fucking games, bro. Speed is playing games, bro. We both streamers, though. We both streamers, which I ain't gonna talk bad on about, bro, because bro did inspire me. Which he did know. Speed knows who I am. He knows who I am. He viewed my Instagram story before a few times. If y'all go to one of my old videos, but yeah. But GC 8 billion, which I love Speed. Speed's a goat. Him and Castanet. So yeah, they're minimum changes of streaming. But same with Speed. Speed picks titles not oversaturated, and he just categorized. Like if we go to right here, you can see he got 4 channels. He got literally close to 4 channels. And yeah, so if we go to right here, 4 channels, you can see 1.1K right here videos. It took him about 1,000 videos until he's seen success. So, like I said, formats, it's going to take us about 30 videos. I would say give a channel 30 videos. We won't give it over 1K videos. We will basically avoid angles like that. So, like I said, we're giving this a body channel at least 30 videos in for 30 days straight. But it took Speed about 1,000 videos. So, we got this 2.4K. And he has a team that's posting on these videos, right? So, what this team's doing is watching his live streams and getting great thumbnails for it, like getting great pictures. And yeah, so they're taking pictures from the live stream. This is on edited channel. And you can see some of his videos might die out, and some of them get pushed later on, like after 6 hours. It's the same what happens with the algorithm. So you see right here, he has this channel right here, he has this channel, and he has this channel right here. And like I said, it's not luck at all. And he has his main channel right here. So his main channel, like, he made minimum of, so you can see right here, so in ad revenue, he made about, so close to that, 500K. And like I said, it took Speed thousands of videos. So you see right here, 26,000, and he hit 24K, and it took him about at least 100K. So it took him a shit ton of videos. 600 videos with his team posting. And you can see right here, 2.5K right here. You can see right here, 2.4K. 2.4K, 1 billion views. You can see right here, 4 billion. You can see right here, so, and a lot of your family won't believe in you. 2.2 billion, 1.1K, and you can see right here, 1.8K, so 8 billion. So add that up in your head. It's a lot of money he made from that channel. I can show y'all right now view stacks. I'm gonna go and show y'all view stacks, but I don't want to make it like these are get rich schemes. But like I said, I'm about to air out so many methods. I don't even care how many views my video got. I got SMM panels. y'all can go check that video out right now. It's on my channel, so you go check out that panel way. But once I drop this video, like I said, subscribers don't matter. What matters the most is the consistency and the idea, and the idea behind the title. The idea behind the title. The idea gotta match the thumbnail. It gotta match the script. It gotta match everything that's in the video. So, like I said, Speed only has 4 channels, and there's multiple groups that say they have 5. Speed has 4, and he makes closely to from his 4 channels. He makes yearly this. So this is what he makes maximum from most of his channels. Then he got TikTok. He got other platforms to span him for real. So yeah. So he makes maximum 28 million right here from this one channel alone. And he got his Last Speedy. So Last Speedy is about, and he has about 8 billion. So you got to think this was a kid that started out from nothing. This was somebody that started out from nothing. Nothing, literally nothing. So you can see right here, Last Speedy has about close to about 2.5k videos. 2.5k videos, about maximum 18 million views. So he has about Last Speedy. He has Boykins, Speedy, Boykins. His Boykins channel has about at least closely to about 2.8 million right here. And his other one he has owned another one, Speed Universe. And add that up. That's how much money he's making. So, and like I said, this took Speed 1,000 videos. So, like I said, it could take me even 1,000 videos on all my channels, but Speed is the greatest. Speed is the greatest to ever do it. And yeah, I never seen nobody in history like post this many videos on multiple channels, and this consists like Speed is the greatest. So there's a reason why he's so famous the way he is. So you see right here, maximum 13 million, which he has a team that's posting and doing all these thumbnails and literally taking clips from his videos and posting them to other channels. So yeah, so he has all them channels, how much he's making, but that's what I want to show you. So we'll also do Social Blade. So we're gonna do Social Blade, and I'm gonna get back to work so I can finish showing y'all how to basically now edit this video, how we're gonna get this video posted on the YouTube, and how we're gonna do everything right here. So yeah, so what we're gonna do is go to Social Blade. Oh, it fell. It's cool. I'm gonna just get it up. Hold up real quick, y'all. While I pick this up. Alright, everything should be good right now. Everything should be good. Yeah, everything should be good. Everything should be good. We should be good. Alright, so I can't even check it. But what I was gonna basically show y'all is Social Blade. So what I'm about to do probably is, let's just get this right here. Let's just get this video out the way, and then I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all it towards the end of the video, because the video already been about closely to 1 hour. And like I said, I'm running all my 1 hour videos. I'm literally about to stream on my main in a few hours. In a few hours, I'm gonna stream on my main. But yeah, I'm gonna stream on my main. You see, my main has 945 right here. So it took Speed about almost close to 1,000 videos. So it took us mostly 1,000 videos to really see successful YouTube. Like, YouTube ain't an overnight thing. So most of these coaches that come in the game and think they know everything, fuck those guys. You see right here, 884 videos right here, and it took them about at least close to this 78 million, right? So it took Top More Ross multiple videos on multiple of his channels. So like I said, I have multiple channels that succeeded already, and I got one banned, and Tim did too. And like I said, we get banned, and we have ones that basically get banned, and we have ones that we regrow. But yeah, so which it comes with being a YouTuber. So yeah, so we learn principles of it, but let me not talk your ears out. But yeah, all right. So we're gonna now do it is basically cut this right here. So we're gonna basically cut this part. So we're gonna basically go to our Targo or well, we're gonna split this. Anything you see where you show text up on the screen, we want to cut this out. All right, so we're gonna go to this. We're gonna cut this out, and we're gonna add this to the beginning part of it. All right, so once you see this right here, is this part right here, we're going to cut this. And like I said, y'all shouldn't be really subscriber hungry. When you really do this so much, bro, it's going to get easier. You could scale up channels off this method. And it's not going to get inauthentic. I'm going to give y'all soon a way how to appeal it. How to appeal it, and yeah, so, yeah. But like I said, all right, so what we're going to now do is go to this. And we're going to basically go to this, Premiere right here, and we're going to basically go to here, and we're going to basically unlink this. So we're going to unlink this. And we're going to basically go to here. We're going to unlink this, and we're going to go to basically our voiceover.
Did you know that one of the biggest factors on how old you feel is how loose your neck and back are? At 60, you can feel like you're 40, but if your spine is stiff and rigid, you can feel like you're 80.
And we're gonna basically give credit to this owner, but like I said, you want to basically transform it. So what we're gonna now do is, so we're gonna basically zoom this out a bit, and you don't want to show the same clip after 5 to 7 seconds. After 5 to 7 seconds, so we'll go to here, and once the text starts showing, we'll basically transform it. So yeah, so it's about to start showing right here. Yeah, so you see that part. So we're gonna basically do is split that, and what we're gonna do is basically delete this, and yeah. So we're gonna go to here, and we just have this. All right, so now we're gonna do, so yeah, all the way up until right here is like 4 seconds in is great, but every single 4 to 7 seconds you want to transform it and get a different clip, just because so YouTube don't see that as reused content and they don't see that as repetitive. So of course you want to use those keywords, the clip source, but what we're gonna do is now go to here and we're gonna basically get the other clips. But yeah, all right, so yeah, all right, so what we're now do is open this up right here, and we're gonna always make sure we give credit to these owners. So whatever clip you're using, just for the sake of it, we're gonna make sure we do is give credit. So yeah, towards the ending part, I'm gonna show y'all. So this is only day 1, and like I said, I'm posting this video without a thumbnail. I don't really have time for a thumbnail. I'm gonna get a thumbnail made with ChatGPT. I have a method for unlimited ChatGPT accounts, literally what I just literally figured out. So like I said, I came in the game with literally nothing a few years ago, and my knowledge is just improving. I'm overkilling them with just me being so smart, me really improving, me having a skill set. And if I was able to go on the news and tell the news I was able to build my main channel to 18 million views and get over hundreds of thousands of people that are watching my videos, I'm going to tell my whole story, my whole documentary about it, my whole story. So my whole method is no secret to it. It's just you about knowing like the size of the niche, knowing the entry to barrier of the niche, knowing the formats, knowing the color palettes that work with it. But yeah, so, and most channels get hit when inauthentic because they have sloppy scripts. And it don't be because they're thumbnails, it be because the scripts of their videos are ass. All right, so I want to make this about 5 minutes. I just want to basically do by this. All right, so I want to just go to 5 minutes. So for the sake of this video, we're going to do 5 minutes just for the day. And yeah, so we're going to go to here, and we're going to also go to this. So we're going to go to Windows, and we're going to go to text. And we're going to go to captions. We're going to create captions. We're going to go to transcribe. And we're going to basically down with this. So we're going to go to here. I want to basically edit to here. All right, so I'm going to edit to here. And yeah. So all I want to do is drag that over. I'm going to drag that over just a tiny bit. And now what I want to do is basically go to basically. Fuck. So we're going to unlink this. We're going to also give credit to this owner. This owner is going to for sure get credit. So, all right, after 5 to 7 seconds right here, we want to get a new clip. So you want to get a new part of the clip, or you don't want to keep showing the same part over and over again. So it could get your channel hit with reuse. So yeah, and YouTube don't play that. So you also don't want to show one clip. You also want to basically transform it. So we want to go to here. We want to show this part. So we'll go to this part right here. All right, we'll show this middle part, and that's going to be the last of it. So we're going to go to here. We're going to delete. We're going to delete that part. Everyone go to here. So Romero fuck me because I'm so authentic and I'm so legit. So if y'all don't know who Romero is, me and Romero is one of the greatest in the game. And gurus hate I say this, but I'm saying what I said. I'm better than y'all, bro. There's nothing else I can say. Name one guru on Twitter that has about 20K posts that post so much about YouTube automation. None of them. Fuck out of here. None of them. 56 videos. None of them. None of them. And YouTube is a principle game. YouTube is a format game where you gotta learn it. So yeah, my boy Romero, go subscribe to him over here. So yeah, my boy Romero, 56 videos. Yeah, my boy is over here. It's transparent, most transparent one in this space. But yeah. All right, so we're gonna go to Control Z. All right, so we're gonna go to this. I'm gonna basically paste this here. All right, so we watch this right here. You can see that it's transformed a bit, but we don't want to show like this whole clip. We want to cut this down a bit. So, like I said, we want to cut it down a bit. So we could also go over to. So let's see this. So we also could go over to. we could also go over to. We're not gonna do too much, so we're gonna split that right there. And we're gonna basically get another clip, and we're gonna also give credit to the owners. Fair use. So also make sure you always give credit to the owners, just because you don't wanna get in no arguments with the owners or cause any chaos. So you don't wanna be sued. So you always wanna give credit. You always wanna make sure you have a voiceover on it too. But yeah, so we're gonna go to this.
Did you know that one of the biggest factors on how old you feel is how loose your
So it's gonna basically transcribe it, and it's gonna take a few minutes, but it's gonna do its thing.
neck and back are? At 60, you can feel like you're...
All right, so for this part right here, we'll basically cut that out. So you want to make sure no bad parts are like really showed on the hook. So this is basically like the hook of the video. So we want to make sure a hook is the most greatest part. So we want to make sure a hook is the most achieving part. So yeah, so we'll go to here, what that. Yeah, so we'll go to this. And if you want to get an editor, it's really great to get an editor. But if you don't want to use black and white stroke, but it's up to y'all. Like I said, you could start out with no editor. But like I said, the main factor is why channels get hit with inauthentic, just because they don't really transform it as much, and their scripts really be ass. Their scripts really be ass, and YouTube looks at them scripts as like them scripts is low effort. So you want to make sure them scripts has really value added to it, because YouTube scans through that. And I told you they have an editor mode where they see every single script you add to the video, bro. Every single script you added to the video, my boy, YouTube looks like that. When somebody kills somebody, they got an investigation on you. And now you can't do none. You can't do none. Cops have everything. It sees your whole fucking phone. Yeah. So you see, we're going to use Evergore. We're going to go to here. And we're going to basically put this like towards this part right here. And we're going to basically zoom this in. And we're going to use stroke. We're going to use black and white stroke. All right, so we're going to zoom this in this part. We're going to go to effects. I'm the most transparent one in this space that I really give out the most sauce. I want to say over here before, yeah. So my boy over here, let's go to Twitter. Let's go to Discord. My boy over here, he got me up today, and I told him when I woke up, bro, I want to just do this challenge, bro. I feel like this challenge could be the changing of this YouTube space. Of me giving y'all this full method. Like all them other Groove videos, they think just generating one whole photo is going to get them monetized. Look, if you get hit when authentic, you have to show these layers. You have to show YouTube how you transformed it in any kind of way. So, and that's what most of these fucking Nigerians and I'm not making fun of Nigerians. I love y'all Nigerians. I love every single fucking country. I love y'all to the sake of it. Indian, whatever. I just want to tell you that y'all gotta get better, bro. If I'm gonna be putting y'all on with sauce, y'all gotta make us really look good in this space, bro. Make us look good, because you gotta think we're getting seen by millions of people, not no one view. We're getting thousands of people, seen by thousands of people. They gotta see how great our work is. So yeah. So if you're gonna hear, appreciate it. I might do another one soon. So yeah. So my boy did at least a 45-day challenge, and I told him, man, you inspired me to get up and do this 45-day challenge. So yeah. So if we go to here.
Righty. So today I'm going to show you a quick but powerful...
But what we're going to do is basically...
Did you know that one of the...
We're going to make sure our voiceover's on here, so...
biggest factor...
Alright, so we're going to go to here, and what we're going to do is basically... So, what I'm going to do is So, since I fucked up, bro, a bit, it's cool. So, what we're going to do is basically leave all this. We're going to go to our voiceover. We're going to delete this. We're going to delete this. And sometimes the PC might freeze, which I apologize about. My PC's in the shop currently. And I think I mentioned that on my other video. Alright, so we'll go to this. We're gonna basically go to here. We're gonna basically do is get the voiceover. And this is the whole method I do off a stream. Off a stream when I'm off stream. So, and I know educational value got to be added to these scripts. So what we're going to do is we don't want to use this original audio. We want to use this voiceover. So you got this voiceover. Yeah, my bad. My bad. So hopefully it's fixed. Yeah, it should be figured out now. So yeah, we got this full voiceover, and this is full. So this is like 5 minutes. So we're not going. So the video's already 1 hour long. So we're just gonna do about up until. Let's see the sake of this video. All right, so we're gonna do up until 5 minutes. So I'm gonna expand the script, and I'm gonna just have it expanded words to like 5 minutes. So I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna get it to expand it. So I'm gonna come over there, copy this. I'm gonna go to my chat where I got the script from. So I'm gonna come back over there to this chat. And like I said, we always have access. Don't be lazy. Just go through it. I will say expand the script. Give me new words. I already use the script. Expand it to 5 minutes, please. Give me new words, please. And like I said, nobody cares about you. You're on your own. The only thing that people might care about is your family. So when y'all be thinking, oh, people don't care if you're struggling. People don't care. That's why I said I don't even give a fuck if anybody. I'm finding my own way. A nigga never can say they made me. The only person who made me is my pops and my mom and my family. So yeah, a nigga can't say they made me. You ain't make shit, bitch. You made yourself. So what we're gonna have it do is expand it. And yeah, so it's gonna try to expand it. But yeah, so it's gonna try to expand the script. So we can even use ChatGPT. So for the sake of it, what I'm gonna do for the ending part, we're gonna use ChatGPT. So we're gonna go to here. We're gonna go over to basically ChatGPT. All right, so for this right here, we're gonna go to this, and we're gonna use ChatGPT. So if this takes too long to load, what we're gonna do is just go over to ChatGPT. So ChatGPT works really well for this. So we're gonna go to new chat. We're gonna go to ChatGPT. We're gonna go to here, and what I'm gonna do is just paste this. I'm gonna expand it to 5 more minutes. Give me new words, not the same words over and over again. And yeah, so it's gonna give me new words, and yeah. And hopefully these methods benefit y'all. So yeah. Hopefully these methods benefit y'all. And I heard I got a lot of love for my streams. My long form videos. Appreciate y'all a lot. I'm one of the biggest in the YouTube automation space. I look at me being one of the biggest. None of these coaches really do so for the space. I'm gonna say just give me. All right, so give me new words. Give me new words, but stay in the same style. Give me new words. Don't rest and repeat these words over and over again. Give me new words. And like I said, we're going to be rest and repeating this again for tomorrow. So tomorrow's going to be another day 2 of a long video. So yeah. Hour-long video, but yeah. So what we're going to do is go to this. And we're going to just basically go to this part. And we're going to copy this. So we're going to copy this part right here. So yeah, we can copy this all the way up until here. And yeah, so we're going to copy this right here. Paste this. Here. And this is all unfiltered. I'm not edited, by the way. If y'all like these, be sure to drop a like in the comments and let me know if y'all want more videos like this. But this is the full method. Full method, y'all can see it in real time and nothing is clickbaited. Nothing is clickbaited. It shows IP detected. It says free usage IP detected right here. All right, so when this happens, chat right here, is what we're going to do is now sign out of this Loving Labs account. So what we're going to do is sign out of this. So we're going to sign out of this, and I'm going to basically change my VPN. So I'm going to change my VPN in my location. So I'm going to basically turn my VPN off, turn it right back on. And I got to hide my screen, of course, because I don't want my IP showing. Because you know there's weirdos out there. And I got elderly people that live with me, so yeah. I don't want weirdos trying to swap my house or whatever. That shit become weird. Yeah, so we're going to sign out of this. And we're going to basically reset this. We're going to basically reset it. We're going to get a brand new email. And we're going to basically log into it. We're going to use the same password. So we're going to basically go to here. So let's go to this temp mail right here. I'm gonna basically delete this, edit. Basically go to here. We're gonna basically get a new email. So we're gonna reset it. Reset it, of course, and now we got a new email. So we got a new email. So we're gonna basically go to sign up again. And like I said, if your trial runs out a bit, it happens. It's cool because guess what? Hey, y'all got this method, bro. So I don't want to hear no complaining in the comments, no complaining why this. Y'all got, this is the full method. Full method. None of those gurus is putting in work like me. None of them. I'll be up here hours long teaching y'all. Hours long. And I'm going to say this. The YouTube platform, and I don't want YouTube to come at me. YouTube it's racist a bit. It's racist a bit. All right, so we're going to go to ChatGPT. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go to basically give me a password. So we're going to go to our random passwords. We're going to use the same password that we just used. So we're going to use the same one. But yeah, so we're going to use the same one or yeah. So we're going to come to this drift scenes, drift stones. I'm going to paste it here. And like I say, a lot of jealousy come with the game. So a lot of people's not going to believe in you, which is it's cool. I don't want nobody to believe in me. I want to believe in myself. I want to believe in God. God's the only person who can really believe in me. God. So I don't want none of y'all to feel like, oh, bro, nah, bro. Don't feel like that. I want God to believe in me and the people who let me use the clips and the people who let me do these videos on YouTube, the platform itself that I'm on. So, yeah, like a lot of people is not going to believe in me, which is cool. It's fine. It's great. It's cool. They can see from the clips, though, where I put in work. As long as they see and know that I'm working, but that's all that really matters. So I don't need them to really believe in me. I could believe in myself. God could believe in me. God could believe in me, but yeah. So what we're going to do is now basically sign up to this. We're going to check our emails, and we're going to have a verification thing. We're going to go to verify mail. We're going to open this up. We're going to go to here. We're going to open this up right here. Open this up a new tab, and we got it. So we got the whole thing, and now we see AI, voiceover, plus text. So you see right here, we signed into this. We got the whole thing. So now what we're going to do is basically sign into this. We're going to use this password. So we're going to go to paste here. We're going to basically copy this email, paste this here. And now it's going to basically create the account. So yeah, we signed into it, we created it, now we got it, and we just rest and repeat that. So, and I also want to tell y'all is, make sure when y'all do this, make sure y'all use a different server VPN, and we rest and repeat this same method over and over again. But we could even do it from a newer incognito mode if you safely want to do it. But yeah, for this, what I'm going to do is speak English. I'm going to just speak Tyrese. I'm going to pick YouTube, YT. I'm going to just say YT. And yeah, so it don't really matter. But like I said, we just want to rest and repeat this. And also, what we're going to do too is use these prompts. So what we're going to do is now use these prompts. And I also want to show you how we're going to actually, so when you go to here to generate these prompts, I'm going to show you how you can resize it. So, and like I said, I do all my videos hour long. I'm going to try to trim this down as busy as I could for y'all. But since I'm doing the editing and I'm going full depth with it, this video is going to be over an hour long. So it was more likely needed though. It's the full exact transparent method. All right, so we're going to go to this. We're going to basically paste our script. So we're going to go to our script. Most people like this don't train this. And yeah, most people in this space is proud of me though. They know I don't fuck with most of the gurus. And they don't either. Most of them don't. Because they know most of the coaches try to say, look, listen to this. Most of the coaches in the space lie. And they will lie directly to your face. And yeah, so that's why we don't rock with that. So yeah, we're going to go to folders. We're going to go to this. We're going to basically go to this. You can see compress right here. So compress.jpg. And yeah, so we're going to go to this. And we're going to now get this. So we're going to generate this and we're going to get this. But yeah. Like I said, I did this so much. It's so easier, bro. So easy. And tomorrow's day 2. And today's only day 1. So, yeah, what we're going to do, though, is use... So, for the sake of it, is what we could probably do. We probably just got to sign out of this chat. We could probably got to use a whole new incognito mode tab. So, we're going to sign into this. We're going to use a whole new incognito mode tab. And sometimes this happens. So, what we're going to now do is go over to this temp mail. And I'm going to switch this VPN again real quick. So, I'm going to be right back while I switch this VPN. But, yeah. So, I'm going to switch it to... I would say, yeah, since we already did Australia, we could do... Let's see it. We could do Colombia. Colombia is really great, too. All right, so Colombia is really great. We can use Colombia. All right, so we'll go to this. We're going to go to 11 Labs. We're going to go to 11 Labs. And yeah, so we're going to go to here. We're going to go to 11 Labs. 11 Labs. So we're going to change this to English, 11 Labs. We want to go to here, and then what we want to do is basically copy this, and then we want to paste this here. So we're going to go to sign up. We basically want to sign up to this. We want to basically paste this here. What we're going to do is now get the password. So the password we're going to use Clever. So we're going to change it up a bit just because we don't want to keep using the same password over and over again. It could get us that error to get tracked. So we want to basically change it up. So we're going to go to sign up right here, of course. And I will do a long form video on my channel how to get 11 Labs accounts for free. Like I have sources to most of the AI sites to get them unlimited for free. So if you want more methods of that, that's coming. And yeah, so what we're gonna now do is basically sign up. And we're gonna sign up to this. Yeah, so this is the whole voiceover.
Simple, joint-friendly routine.
It's 2 minutes, but we gotta expand it like 5. I wanted 5. All right, so this is minimum. All right, so what it's now gonna do is it's gonna send a generation over to my email. And like I said, the old days, y'all probably see me. I grew up a lot. I got matured a bit. I don't do the old shit I used to do. I changed a lot. So this is AI voiceover generation. So we go to AI voiceover generations. Now what we're going to do is basically go to continue. We're going to basically paste this here, our password. And we're going to basically go over to... our email. And I'm not in a rush to really get this video posted. I don't care if this video is over 2 hours. 2 hours, because it's going to get about 100 views anyways. All of them don't fuck with me. Don't post none of my videos. But I'm giving y'all this challenge, though. For me to look back at. Like, I do videos for me to look back at. And, yeah. So we sign into this, and we're going to be signed in a bit right there, so yeah. 11 Labs. All right, so we're gonna continue. And we're gonna just put Jamie. We're gonna put YouTube. We're gonna put Jamie right there since I already put. Yeah, we're not gonna use the same thing. We're gonna change this up a bit just so we can make this unlimited 11 Labs account. And you just use this. This is really how you get unlimited 11 Labs accounts. You use your burn VPN. You use chip mails. You just rinse and repeat this. And if you still get fingerprint, it means you probably got to get a proxy, but this most likely works. So we're going to use Rogers. We're going to use one voiceover per channel. All right, so we change the server. Yeah, we changed the VPN server. So when you use that one server, you want to change change it to Colombia, whatever. You just want to change it up. You don't want to use the same browser over and over again and use the same VPN server because it could get you that thing that will say detected. Yeah, but what we're just going to go ahead and do is now get us this voiceover. I'm pretty sure it worked. So, like I said, it works. Yeah. And you can sign up right here. So, yeah. But I'm going to give y'all a disclaimer. So, when we go to post this, we'll put in the description so YouTube knows you're using like 11 Labs of voiceover. So, they don't try to like inauthentic y'all. Because I see most of these coaches didn't tell y'all how for y'all to stay protected. like a disclaimer message so the employees know. So your channel's not inauthentic. So if this take too long, I'm gonna just have to use Google AI. I'm gonna use Archer or something.
Hey, it's Tyler, a clean, high-energy YouTube.
Alright, so we're gonna try to use Roger. And if it don't work, we're gonna use Michael.
Hello, my name is
Alright, so we're gonna just use this. Alright, so it worked. Let's see if it works. Right, let's see if it worked. Hopefully it worked.
Michael.
Alright, so hopefully it worked. And basically, the expanding scripts was me getting new words for the script. Me not using the same words over and over again. Because if y'all didn't know, if y'all use the same words over and over again, what the algorithm does is it's going to basically view jail you. It's going to view jail you, and you're going to get hit with inauthentic, repetitious. All right, so it didn't work. So what I'm going to use for now is Google AI. So I'm going to turn this VPN off, and yeah, just wait on it. But sometimes when this happens, you probably need a new browser, or you probably need a new incognito mode tab. But yeah, but if y'all using proxies can help. But I'm gonna figure that out. I'm gonna make a video on my channel how to overcome that. But right now, what we're gonna use is basically Google AI. So we're gonna use Google AI Studios. Alright, so we're gonna get started. And we want to go over to basically history, build up. We basically want to go to this. We basically want to get the voiceover. So what we're gonna do is now go over to build apps. We want to go to convert text to speech. And what we want to do is basically go over to here, go to history, go to apps. All right, so we're gonna do convert to text to speech. Yeah, because it seems to be horrible right now. So yeah, we're gonna do this. All right, so we're gonna use Archer. The voiceover we're gonna use Archer like last time. So we'll go to this. We'll basically go to deep research right here. We'll basically click from a voice, and we're gonna use this, and we're gonna use basically that. We'll click that, and then we're gonna use Gemini 3.1. What we're gonna do is go to add AI voices. We're gonna use Archer. So Archer works really well, and we're gonna use Orbits. Let's see this.
You don't just.
Alright, so we can use this. And now what it's gonna do is get us the voiceover, and we can add that towards the end part. But like I said, bro, is if y'all really enjoyed this, and you like this video, be sure to drop a like. You don't even have to sub. Most of my people's been unsubbing. They've been trolling me. I haven't been paying no attention. I've been focusing more on my strategies, more on me improving my skill set for me to build up these channels the way they do. So yeah. So this 30-day challenge is basically gonna change my life. I'm gonna see what I failed on, and I'm gonna try to better it. Like ideation, scripting, whatever. It's just doing this 30-day challenge, and I hope y'all really do attend it too. So I really hope y'all don't be like that and try to ignore it. I hope y'all really attend it. So yeah. So like I said, this 30-day challenge is gonna be as long as we could make it. But yeah.
Most people don't miss progress because they lack effort. They miss it because they...
So we're gonna go to here. We're gonna basically drag this voiceover onto basically here. And this is the full course, by the way. Full course in tomorrow's day 2. Tomorrow's day 2 might just be 1 hour. I'm gonna try to make it as quick, but for today, we had to gather some stuff. So yeah, we're gonna go to here. We're gonna basically generate this. We're gonna put this here, and you see this is the full about like 5 minutes. So and most people be lazy, and most people don't take action, and they wonder why they still gotta work a 9 to 5 and work the job they do because, like I say, YouTube money keep coming in. Once you scale up one channel, you got that money coming in over and over and over again. Coming in like a money glitch. So yeah. And we got the whole script right here. So now what we're going to do is now go over to hook the image. What we're going to do is basically get this hook the image. So now what we're going to do is go over to this. And we're going to basically get these images. So we're going to open up folder, image.png right here. So 1280. So what we're going to do is drag all these images. So we're gonna drag most of this stuff. We're gonna drag most of it onto our Premiere Pro thing. So we're gonna come up to here. We're gonna drag it here. We'll go to that. Okay, that. All right. So now we're gonna do. This is our basic thumbnail. So of course we're not gonna use that. So what we're gonna basically do is drag. And his image search, you want to make sure that's really good too. So that's important. And we're gonna basically scale up to this. And we're gonna basically position this. We're gonna zoom down a bit. And we're gonna scale out a bit. We're gonna basically go to here. And we're gonna move this around. So we're gonna move this around. We want to keep just moving it up. So we want to put this like towards the end part where we just zoom it up a bit and we zoom it out. And yeah. So like I said, it makes it transformative a bit. So yeah. And what we could do is now we could basically go up right here. So we could go to his legs, and then we could zoom it out right there. So what that does is we could toggle that. So you position that. We could hold that toggle right there. So we could basically toggle that. We could position that thing. We could go to here. We could move this around. Go to here. Move this around. We'll just move this around right here, and we'll have it like that. And yeah. So like I said, this just makes it way better, easier.
Most people train wrong, not because they're lazy, but because they rely on movement.
And what we want to do is basically turn this voiceover up.
Instead of tension. Your body doesn't rebuild from endless reps.
So now what we want to do is go to text. We're going to go to transcript, whatever. We're going to put this up to, so we're going to use this. And what we're going to do is, I'm going to show you exactly what we're going to do. So this is our voiceover. So we're going to basically get more clips, and we're going to basically transform it every 5 to 7 seconds, because, see, YouTube has a rule. If you keep showing a clip every if you're not transforming it, they're going to hit your channel with inauthentic. Just for the sake of it. And I was told by a YouTube employee. So you want to make sure every 5 to 7 seconds, being that the new updates are coming out, you're transforming it, so yeah. So if you're not transforming it, you're listening to those gurus. Like I said, that's on you and those gurus. Me, I'm going to be the one that's winning. I got winning strategies over here, so yeah. And I literally try to teach y'all, but when y'all don't listen, it's really on y'all, bro. Not else I can really tell y'all. Y'all yourself. Like my mom used to tell me, you're a grown-ass man. Which I am 20, but yeah. But see, so if y'all don't listen, y'all can't really do nothing about that. All I can really do is help y'all and put y'all in the right lane to grow. So it's right here, so we'll go to this. We'll talk of this. And all I want to do is get more clips.
Most people train wrong, not because they're lazy, but because they rely on movement instead of tension. Your body doesn't rebuild from...
Alright, so for the sake of it, now what we want to do is we're going to basically get these clips. So we're going to come over to an image generator right here. So we can use whiskey or whatever, but yeah, we can go and use whiskey or try to see which ones we can use. So we want to just go to an image generator, and we want to just generate this. So we're going to use this, download this. We could drag this on in here. So we could use this one right here. And I don't do shorts on my main no more. I retired from it. I now do long form channels and coach, because this is what I'm good at. My skill set is to go here. So we basically just scale this up a bit. We'll position this. We'll turn this down a bit. Go to the bottom right there, and we'll put that. So we're gonna use that same clip over and over. But we're gonna basically get new clips now. So now what I'm gonna show you how to do is get new clips. So we're gonna come in here. We're gonna basically go to Google Keeps, and we're gonna go over to this one. So we want to basically open this up. And now what I want to do is if we need to get more keywords, I would tell them we need more keywords. Alright, so yeah. All right, so yeah, so I want to go over to about YouTube video downloader right here. So I want to download this, paste this, download, and yeah. All right, so for the sake of this first video, I'm gonna just use this whole clip because I don't want to make the full video long. But y'all don't do that. Y'all get more clips and keep transforming it. But since my video already been 1 hour long, so I gotta get this post. I want to get this video posted on y'all. I don't want to make this over 3 hours or 5 hours longer than it is. So I'm just gonna add these in, and yeah. So if y'all want to transform it, y'all can do this. But we just rest and repeat this, and we basically rest and repeat this, so it makes it look transformative. So you want to add a new clip every 5 to 7 seconds, just so the all I'm gonna see is transform upside a bit. So yeah. So what I'm gonna do is just add that one in, and I'm gonna get another one. But yeah, but for the sake of it. We're gonna basically go to YouTube. We're gonna basically go to videos, and this is my full strategy, me showing y'all ways. All right, so what I want to do is basically go over to, so let's see it. All right, so one day ago. All right, so we're gonna use some of this. No, we're not gonna use some of her. Yeah, we might use some of it. We're gonna give her credit. So what I'm gonna do is put our URL here, and we're just gonna have to give them credit. Give them all credit. And yeah, so what I'm gonna do is now go over to one of our YouTube video downloaders tools, and yeah, so we want to basically clear this out, paste this here, download this, and we just want to show a new clip every 5 to 7 seconds. But for y'all could do every 5 to 7 seconds because it makes it transformative. You don't want to show the same clip because now that would become repetitive. But yeah, so you want to make sure the script has educational value to it where the viewers are learning something from it. So yeah, that's all the YouTube really want. So they don't want the platform being like repetitious or whatever. But yeah. So what I want to do is go to unlink this. We're going to delete this. And this is what we got. Alright, so what I want to do is get that other clip. So if it didn't let us, so we're going to have to do is clear this. We're going to have to come back over to here. And we're going to have to come over to this part. We're going to copy this link. We're going to paste this here. We're going to download, and we're going to give her credit. So she's going to have her credit. So we're going to download, close out of that. It's going to download, yeah. So we just close out of that. It's going to download, and we're going to also be giving credit to these owners. So yeah, so YouTube don't get mad or try to think, oh, we're doing repetitions. So yeah, without transforming it, but yeah, we transforming it. So yeah, so we go to here, basically go to unlink. We basically want to unlink our audio. We basically want to go to the parts where we have no footage, where it has no edits on the screen, because we want to make sure we have no text on the screen. So we go to there. We basically want to add that there, and yeah. So you just rest and repeat this, and you want to change it up to 5 to 7 seconds. But since I was doing this, bro, this is how it came out to be. But like I said, it's how it's really.
Most people train wrong, not because they're lazy, but because they rely.
And you rest and repeat this, and like I said, if you like this video, be sure to actually drop a sub. Drop a sub. Drop a like. And I know most of y'all have been trolling on subbing, which I don't really care for it. Cause I know I work hard, and I know most of those gurus haven't brought much shit to the table like I brought. So fuck those guys. I'm gonna say they help out a lot, but when it comes to this, I go full speed with it. I put my heart on the line for this shit. So yeah, we go to this, export this, we export it, and yeah. So we're gonna export it, and it's gonna go on our drive. We save the folder.tv 56, and yeah. So now what I want to do now is get the description ready. So we're gonna basically copy this. We're gonna basically come over to this. We're gonna paste this URL here. And yeah. Alright, so like I said, this is all we gotta do is rest and repeat this. And the title we're using right here is this. And we're using this title. And yeah, so now what I'm gonna do is basically copy and paste this. I'm gonna go to here. I'm gonna just fill it in at the bottom right here. So I'm gonna copy and paste this at the bottom right here. I'm gonna go to plain TXT, and I'm gonna show y'all how to actually now So we're gonna use the same chat. We're not gonna use a new chat. We're gonna use the same exact chat. Same exact chat. So we're gonna go to here. We're gonna give it this. I'm gonna say, give me what I rename the .mp4 file. I export it. .mp4 file and give. All right. So now we're gonna use Gemini. So Gemini helps out. Gemini is way better than, I believe, Microsoft Copilot. So we're gonna use Gemini. So today's only day one. Tomorrow we got 30 days left. 29 days left. So yeah, today's only day one. And yeah, so we went crazy on day one, which is crazy. But I want to do this again, like tomorrow, rest and repeat this. And we're gonna rest and repeat this for 30 days straight. And like I said, we're gonna see where this needs to go. So right here, what we're gonna do is give me the file name .mp4. .mp4. I gave you my title. I need it for file injections to rename it. So it's going to tell me what the .mp4 is, and 23 minutes left. So now it's exporting. So the .mp4 is this, so we rename it as this. Right here, so we're going to rename it as that when we post it. And I'm going to show you how we're going to now get the description. So now what I'm going to have it do is basically get us the description. So now what it's going to do is write the description. Write me a full description and give credit to the owners. All right, so I'm going to come over to one of my prompts that I saved on Google Keep. So like I said, if y'all watch a lot of my videos, you know that I save a lot of my prompts on Google Keeps just for the sake of it, just so I can give credit to these owners, just so we don't overmiss it. Because like I said, YouTube comes out with fair use, and their guidelines been really crazy lately, and they're not fucking around. They're not fucking around. So we're going to attach this. We're going to say, give me a description, but not military. Use my file I gave you. All right, so what we're going to do is select all right here, copy and paste this. We don't want to use this chat. We want to basically go to Gemini right here. We want to basically paste this. Paste this. And like I told y'all, it took ISO speed over 1,000 videos before he fully made it. So like I said, that could be y'all through the years. I would say not right now. You should give Anise at least a long form one, 30 to 50 videos and see where it goes. It shouldn't take you at least 75 to 100. It shouldn't take you more than that. You don't want to do that. All right, so we're going to use this full description, and we're going to basically rename put this as the file name. So we're going to put this as the file name when we go to rename it, and we're going to basically paste this there, and I'm going to say, give me a disclaimer message for me using 11 Labs voiceover. Tell it in the description I follow guidelines. My voiceover isn't inauthentic. I just wasn't comfortable enough using my own voice. Sometimes you're not comfortable using your own voice, so, and it's cool. So sometimes you use 11 Labs. So here's your disclaimer. It says no production. So yeah, so what we just do right here is we put this in our description, and yeah, we'll just put this right here in our description, voiceover, and yeah, so you can see hook. So we'll just put this right here. We'll copy and paste this, and we could just use this. So yeah, so like I said, it's cool. So I'll say leave a disclaimer. Leave a disclaimer for the YouTube employees. A unique message. And it's going to create us a unique message, but yeah. So we go to here, officials reserved. So you see right here, velocity. So you see we got the official message for the YouTube employees so they can know. So you see the voice track, and you can see this. You can see, so hook. So it says, I am often asked to do this. And yeah, so we can use this. So all clips and audio is fair use. You can tell them that you use 11 Labs. I'll say just give me 11 Labs disclaimer. Just give me a 11 Labs voiceover disclaimer. Not all this shit. Not all this shit. You can just tell it to give you 11 Labs voiceover disclaimer, and it's not going to give you all that stuff. So you see right here, this is videos right here. So we go to this, and we just put this in our description. So We'll put literally all this in our description, and yeah. So this is 11 Labs disclaimer, and yeah, this is so 100% research script writing. So yeah, we just put this in our description. We're gonna post a video, and you can see it's rendering. So we're gonna be posting it over here at this channel right here. So we're gonna be posting it on this channel, I believe, over here. So we go over to this. I don't mean I believe, we are. My bad, chat. But we're gonna be uploading it right here. And you see vidIQ has a channel on it. So throughout this whole challenge, I hope you learn, and I hope you implement it. And I hope you really learn that YouTube don't take crazy editing. You might want to add some sniffy advice to it, but YouTube don't take crazy editing, because you got to think. You're not a crazy editor, and you don't know how to write scripts. And you don't really, so you could use 11 Labs, but you put a disclaimer. And a lot of these gurus never showed y'all it, but yeah, I got y'all with this full video. And this is the day one starting of this full, basically body review challenge. So yeah, so this will be the full method. And I'm gonna let this render, and I'm gonna be right back. So I'm gonna catch y'all when this is done render. So I'm gonna still be here, but I'm gonna be right back. It's fully done. So we gotta wait 18 minutes, but yeah, just wanna let that render, and yeah. And this video stand up forever, so I'm never deleting it. By the way. So don't think I'm deleting it. Not at all. If YouTube strike it for me showing those download tools, then that's different. But right now, nah, I didn't do nothing wrong. I showed you this whole tactic, and I'm doing this for 30 days straight. Alright, so it's not rendering. Alright, so we're gonna let it do its thing. And yeah, 10 minutes left. Alright, I'm back. And I basically want y'all to know that YouTube is a hard game. YouTube is a hard game. You might feel sad a little bit, feel depressed, but you gotta get through it. No matter what. You gotta look at consistency like, bro, imagine I could have that many videos out, and you gotta keep going with it. And you don't want to fall behind trends or get caught up, because those gurus ain't even successful as their own self, as I told y'all. And I learned most of this from me basic experiencing, seeing what works, seeing what don't work. But if you're just caught around listening to gurus, it's like you're on a glued on a stick where you can't leave that stick unless you break it. Like you don't fucking do that. You just don't listen to gurus. Fuck gurus. Fuck those coaches, guys. They're course sellers. They get paid through their courses. Me, I get paid for my channel through the years, but I could leak so many more methods. I don't gotta sell no course. I just know what I do, and I know what I'm doing. Experiencing, skill set. So yeah. And I hope y'all learn a lot from this 30-day challenge, because the 30-day challenge is gonna be a great challenge. And I also want you to know that if you don't do anything, you're not gonna get it done. Like you gotta do something. You gotta grind. You gotta put in that work. It's the only way it's gonna happen. Because if you don't grind and put in that work, it ain't never gonna happen. Alright, so 6 minutes right here, 41 seconds left. Alright, so here's rendering. So it's gonna go ahead and render, and yeah. And I'm gonna be posting it over here in long form. And yeah, so like I said, I'm giving you at least, so my goal is at least this year, get at least more than probably close to. This year though, I did already 500 streams on my live stream tab. So I want to get at least 500 long form videos. 500 equals 1,000. I want to do at least 1,000 and over 1,000 streams. That's my goal. So I want to still get y'all more methods in long form, but of course all the way up until 1,000. But I know that most of the YouTube videos come with flopping, and yeah. So, and it's about getting better each video. It's about improving. Every video is not supposed to go viral. And I'm gonna show y'all, is your favorite creator? So your favorite creator didn't go viral overnight. Let me show y'all. And it haven't been all. It's not all about clout to me. See, the thing is with most people is they think, oh, it's all about clout. See, it's not. I'm not a clout thing. Clout really personally, because bro, I have the methods to get views. I have the methods to know what works. I have the strategies. I don't need your fucking clout. I don't need you. I don't need a name to myself. I don't need to be big like Speed for me to post a method. I have strategies. I have systems. I have methods. I have ways. And I want to show y'all something real quick. That bro started low. He just stayed consistent. And his channels fall behind the thumbnail palette. If you go to views overview. It took Speed over thousands of videos to get to where he's at. Especially his team helping him. So, yeah, but that could be y'all. Y'all could do at least. So, if you're doing it faceless channel niche, I would say get at niche at least. Give it at least 30 days in. 30 to 40 days. 30 days and see where it's at. And double down. Double down means see what worked, make another video similar to that, but change the ending of it, or yeah. And use one Microsoft Copilot chat. Don't keep changing chats around. But like I said, let me show y'all something. So before Speed actually blew up, chat. Let's go over to this overview. I don't want to feel like I'm dick riding, but he wasn't as big before he blew up. So you gotta have that faith to keep going. And I don't care how many videos he kicked out or got out. Speed is the GOAT. One thing I'm gonna say is you don't gotta have that influence. You just gotta have that sustainability to keep going. You gotta have that thing in you, keep going. Don't give up. You don't stop. You see one of his old uploads, he had literally, bro, he had no thumbnails and he was still pulling. Still pulling. Like this one right here probably wasn't as big. Kid's a GOAT. Yeah, so we'll go to this. Alright, so we'll basically open this up on we'll open this up in a new tab over here. I want to show y'all something. Where he started at. And show y'all that anything is possible. Alright, so we're going to mute this. I want to mute this because I don't want to get copyrighted. We're going to mute this and I'm going to show y'all this overview. So for the new ones who really just found my channel today or whatever, I want to show y'all something. And this full video that I'm giving y'all, that is me blowing up a long form one for 30 days straight. 30 days straight consistently frequently uploads. I want to show y'all where our favorite streamer started at. So you see right here, March 21st, 2016. And he started at least, let's show. So he started overview, subscribers. Used to see where he started at, but I think they changed it. Yeah, you can see his channel tags. Yo, vidIQ had too many updates. This is Next Lab. Yeah, Next Lab's ass. Next Lab's ass. vidIQ's better. What it is. And I want to tell y'all, my goal is at least put out 1,000 growth videos just like Speed on my main channel. I want to fill up my main channel with this. And I don't even won't even hurt me that they unsub. Let them unsub. It's just systematics. YouTube is not a game where you think you're gonna build up overnight or think you're gonna become as big. You can't even control people when they unsub. That's why I tell y'all that we're gonna get this challenge 30 days straight and see where it goes. We're just testing and learning. Cause it's not, bro. It's not overnight success. So yeah, it's not a get rich scheme. It's like my people tell me they hate YouTube. For what reason? What did YouTube do to you? Guess it's because I do it. Man, my videos finna get copyrighted. Fuck, bro. It's cool. It's cool. I'm gonna just have to appeal it. Alright, so I want to show y'all one of these coaches that these coaches don't really give out the sauce like I give out, and I'm starting to get recommended, which is great. You know what? I'm gonna stay consistent. Yeah.
No.
Actually, Jack Crab, he basically motivated me a lot to keep going, but bro.
Perfect. Had good lighting and had no access to the same image and video comparison to the other pushes that we got. We did get this larger push here at around 5 hours and an increase. There we go.
But yeah, so like I said, I'm gonna be with y'all for 30 days straight. 30 days straight, we'll be in. Just like Jack Crab was. You see right here, 3.9K views. He 1.7 million, and you see he don't have many videos out. It's crazy how the algorithm do this though. How the algorithms tend to push those people, but won't push me. It's cool though. I'm gonna flood YouTube with these methods. Like I said, I'm dropping in a minute after this one. So what we're gonna do now is rename it. We're gonna rename it. And then I'm going to get this video posted in long form for y'all. And I'm doing this for 30 days straight. And then, yeah, we're going to see where it goes. I already damn near made history on Twitter. 20K posts. 20K posts. Yeah, 20K posts. Alright, so it's about to save to my library. And then I'm going to upload it to YouTube. Yeah, we're gonna upload it here. Alright, so you're saving. It's then we're gonna upload it to YouTube. Yeah, I got over 20K posts on Twitter. Over 20K posts. Alright, so encoding. Alright, it's encoding. But yeah, it's about to finish. And we're gonna get this John posted onto YouTube, and then I'm gonna see y'all on tomorrow's video. And I want tomorrow's video to be a great video, so like I said, we're going crazy on all these videos. Every single video I make. Video I make of me doing this challenge, me doing whatever I'm gonna make it the greatest. You only live once. When you dead there forever, you're gone. And yeah. You only live once. And I seen my whole brother living once, and he died when I was little. Shot himself in the head by accident, died from a gunshot wound. So that changed me a lot. So that made me want to become a YouTuber. Made me want to become and stay successful the way I am. I really have nobody for real. That's why I do these videos and get all these methods and do what's great for me. Because when I was young, I knew I felt like growing up, and I grew up without a brother. My brother shot and killed himself. I only have one brother alive. I had two. But yeah. So it's gonna save it. And like I said, if y'all need any questions, Feel free to DM me on Twitter. I'll reply. But y'all listen to those coaches, and like coaches fuck up y'all. Yeah. I don't listen to coaches. I know way more strategies than they do. Half of the shit they do, I don't know. Half of the shit I do, they don't know. Like, our methods are really different for real. Like, you see How to AI, he was basically using 11 labs right here. How I make original script. How I make original shorts. And his video pulled about closely to 200K views. 200K views, so yeah. Alright, so let's go over to studios. Let's go to this. And I'm gonna get ready for tomorrow's video, and tomorrow's video is gonna be the greatest, but yeah. I plan on dropping at least more than 1,000 videos in long form for y'all. That's my goal. I want to make it happen. Alright, so it's rendering 100%, 100%. We just gotta wait on it. Then we're gonna come over here. We're gonna upload it to YouTube. So let's go to Gemini. We're gonna basically copy this. We have this, yeah. This is all our data, so yeah. We got this description, so I'm gonna be using this for the description, and I'm gonna just put this like as the file name for file injections. Alright, so while it's doing that, let me go ahead and make my title for today. For today's video. For today's video when I go to post this on my long form. So let's go to this. So while I was doing that, let me make my title for today. All I just tell everybody is I try my best. Every single video, I try my best, bro. I try my best. And yeah, rate me a title. So I'm doing a 30-day challenge. I need a title saying, so Marcel Stunner. Day one of trying to monetize and make $1K of ETC. We put an end goal in the title. End goal. We want to include an end goal in the title. So it's going to now create the title. It's going to say this. Day one of trying to monetize this channel and make 1K in 30 days. Alright, so yeah, I wanted to say day one. So yeah, the day's going to be day one. Day one of trying to monetize this channel. So that's going to be my title, and then tomorrow's going to be day two. So day one, trying to monetize this channel. And then we're going to put the channel name. So the channel name is going to be about BodyRewired. So day one to try to monetize BodyRewired. So we're going to put that as the title. Just the end goal. Alright, so it's gonna be the day's title, yeah. So it's still saving, yeah. So it's gonna be today's title, day one, trying to monetize this channel in 30 days and make $1K. So we're gonna try, the end goal will be $1K. That's all I want to make, $1K, and we're gonna see if it's possible, chat. So yeah, so tomorrow's gonna be day two. We have 30 days. We got a whole challenge, everything's going on my channel is gonna be posted. Like tomorrow's day 2, we got 30 days left of full May, so we're gonna go to a May calendar right here, May calendar. And you see this May 1st. So you see right here, we got a May calendar, May 1st, and we're gonna be trying to monetize it until we got all the way up until, so May 1st right here. So we got all the way up until, how long it goes? So all the way up until 30 days. All the way up until 30 days, and we're going to see where this channel goes. So it's May 1st right now, Friday. Our end goal, our ending date would be about, I'm going to say I might end it on Sunday, May 2026, 31st. May 31st. So I'm going to end it, and we're going to try to go for at least, the goal is at least have 100,000 views. 100,000 views and get a long form viral video, but the only thing we can really say is we believe in God, and we could just keep up the effort, keep going. So yeah, so now what I'm gonna do is post a video. I'm gonna go post a video, but yeah. And I want to say this too. You don't really need no celebrity status. You could literally spend years and grinding like Speed did. But if I were y'all, I would give it niche 30 days and see where it go. Like, YouTube is about testing and learning from niches. It's not about you trying to get rich. Fuck the gurus. I'm tired of those guys, bro. Those guys if they ruin a community, bro. They ruin a fucking community. That's why I'm gonna fix this community. I'm gonna fix it up by me showing my ways. Me showing I'm legit. Because I'm better than every single fucking guru in the nation, bro. Bruh. So yeah. We're gonna upload it here. We're gonna basically delete this, backspace this, delete. Alright, so now what I wanna do is scroll up. Now what I wanna do is get the thumbnail. So yeah. So now I want to get the thumbnail, but yeah. Yeah, chat. And Speed's over there playing games, but he's not showing y'all really what I'm showing y'all, bro. Like, y'all not gonna see this no. If I don't stream this or show y'all this, it will never be done. And the gurus scam through the courses. They don't want to help y'all for real. Me, I'm a legit one. You want to keep somebody like me. Alright, so what I'm gonna have to do, since we see the size out right there, chat, I'm gonna have to probably launch Photoshop and fix this in a bit. But since this video already been long, Alright, so we're gonna have to launch Photoshop and fix this. But since this video already been long, I'm ending it in a bit. But like I said, I'm getting this video posted onto YouTube, and I hope whoever sees this feel motivated. And like I said, we have 29 days left after this, after I post this. But like I said, feel motivated. I don't care if I lose subscribers. I don't care if I get low views. I'm about to run this whole fucking day challenge like bro did right here, Marcella. I'm gonna run this whole 30-day challenge. We're gonna see where this channel go. I'm about to really, really go crazy with it. Cause I have the capability, and I have the tactics, and I have the methods, and I have the smartness in me. So yeah. My goal is like stay as consistent like Speed did, but do my own thing. And show y'all ways to grow. That's what I am. I'm a professional coach. YouTube automation coach. That's what I do for a living. I build up channels from scratch. Show other people how to blow up too. But yeah. Alright, so now what we're going to do is go to 720 by 1280. And yeah, we're going to go to new right here. We're going to close that. We're going to go to close, and it should be uploaded in about a bit. So, yeah. 1280 x 720p. We'll open it up. We'll just have to hurry up and do this, so it don't close on us. Yeah, now it's uploading. So also what you want to do is make sure you put ultra content, yes, because you're using AI voice. No made for kids. Also tags. We'll ask it what we put for tags, so we just copy it here. We just paste this here. We'll say what we put for tags. We paste this and it'll tell us what we put for tags. Yeah. We basically want to come in here and we want to copy this. So this is, so we want to go to here. We want to basically copy and paste this just for the sake of it, because we want to have a disclaimer. So so this is on our own voice. This is an AI generated voice. So what I'm going to do is basically come over to here. I'm going to open this up. Alright, so write me a disclaimer. Alright, so go ahead and write me a disclaimer. Go ahead and write me a disclaimer for basically this. Write me a disclaimer for this AI voice stuff, so that way YouTube knows I'm using AI voice, but I don't want to use my personal voice. But this is a disclaimer because I want to use AI voice. So make me a disclaimer for this. I'm using 11 Labs. Just so they don't flag me. Just so they don't flag me as inauthentic. So what we're gonna do is basically tell ChatGPT to make us a disclaimer, and we're gonna go to here and we're gonna basically copy and paste this onto our description, because the real reason why we gotta do this is because YouTube came out with all these new updates, and you don't want to get struck. So it's cool to put this. So yeah. So we're gonna take that out. We're gonna remove this. We don't need this no more. We'll replace this with this. Disclaimer. So yeah. So it knows we want to use this in all our videos. And also SD, yep. So what we're gonna do is go to here. This is Photoshop 2024. Yeah, it's gonna close. You probably got to use the 2021 version. Alright, so for this right here, so what we're going to do Let's put these tags right here. And also, y'all can see the searches, so there are people searching for this. So what we're going to do is copy these tags. We're going to copy these tags. We're going to put it in a box over here. And yeah, so we're going to take some of these ones out that are irrelevant. Yeah. Yeah, so we're going to paste this, and this is going to be the thumbnail, and we can resize this thumbnail to 1280. So let me tell her. Resizer, so image resizer. So there's a lot of these images resizers online that y'all could probably find, but there's a lot of sources. So what we just tell it is we want the width 1280 x 720p, which I know sometimes it messes up. So we're going to basically uncheck this 1280. And we're going to tell it to resize it. Resize it. So you see, chat, we didn't even have to use Photoshop. So now what I'm going to do is use Task Manager to close it. I'm going to basically close it right here. Close it. And we don't even got to use Photoshop. I'm going to use Task Manager to close Photoshop. But yeah, we just rest and repeat this. Like I said, I'm going to use it to close Photoshop. I'm going to tell it to close Photoshop. And test, so it's going to end it. Yeah, so we're going to go to here. And we're going to basically hover over this. And we're going to just drag this on here. And you see we got the whole thumbnail. So you see, we had to use a resizer tool. The resizer tool we use over here was basically this. It's called jam.dev. So y'all can check it out if y'all need to. And like I said, bro, we just upload it and it's SD. You want to make sure it's SD HD, and we put the file name and we put the title, and we're gonna go and search. And yeah, so we gotta post it. And we also want to do too is we also want to copy the title. We want to put it in the text just because it helps it like rank. It helps it rank. It helps it get to the right audience. And yeah. All right, so for the category, what we could do is ask it the category. And some of y'all messed this part up, so what we're going to do is use AI to help us. And we're just going to do is low. So it's educational. We're not going to use people in blogs. We're going to use educational because this is educational content. So you can see right here why this works. Injections fail. Value, because it's giving value. Avoid people on blogs. How-to style. Education is better. And it aligns with our channel, because if we're doing that, we could get flagged as inauthentic. So you want to use educations because right here, so we don't get flagged. So many YouTube niches are getting demonetized, and YouTube knows. So like I said, YouTube aren't dumb. They're aware of AI. They're aware of it. They see it. These are real employees at the office. They're not stupid. All right, so like I said, it's now uploading to the channel. We're going to go to zero views and 1 minute ago. So now it should be uploaded. Like I said, I'm going to see y'all later on. And I'm going to see y'all probably for day 2 tomorrow. And today's only day 1. And we went so crazy. So, yeah. It was basically a fucking 2-hour video. 2 hour and 52 minutes, which is crazy. But I'll try to get y'all this. I'm going to see y'all again for basically day 2 tomorrow. And like I said, this is my full method. So if you want to skip through this, watch the whole video, watch it. It's staying up on my channel. Once I go to post it on my main channel, this whole footage of me recording this, I'm recording it again tomorrow. But yeah, but I'm just doing this for 30 days straight to show y'all how to we're gonna actually attempt to blow up this body footage, this body channel right here, this body channel right here, and we're gonna get footages from YouTube. We're also gonna give the owner credits. We're gonna attempt to, but like I said, it might be hard a bit. But only thing we can just do is hope for the best and keep going. But yeah, so we got about 11 minutes left when we just wait. And yeah, so you see body rewind, and this was the bio we use. And we also full credit. Yeah, full credit goes to owners. And we got some like ideas from this channel right here, but of course we ignored the ones that was viewed out. So 7K, 5K right here, 62 views. Of course we want to avoid these angles because these viewed out we wanna also always go for the highest one. So this channel that I was basically replicating during this video was this channel right here. It's a great guy. It's called this one, and he had a basically an outlier. He had an outlier. So like I said, we're gonna give this channel at least 30 days in, and we're gonna see how it goes. So like I said, if I fail, I fail. YouTube comes with failing and learning. We failing and learning, but hopefully the ones that's really watching this, hopefully they could watch and they could learn too, and they could take action. So yeah. So static power, you see right here, static power, and you can see what we basically did. We took already work, but we bent it over to our lane, and we use the same Microsoft Copilot chat over and over again. But yeah, so like I said, it's uploading, uploading. 11 minutes left, so we let it upload. And we stay in the same format. So we're gonna use white and red over and over again because that's what works for our channel. Alright, so for this right here, what we're gonna do is copy and paste our title again, and we're gonna put it in the description. And we want to take this out right here, so we want to remove that. So we're going to tell it to give credit to them. Sometimes it misses, but we're going to use the same Gemini chat, but all owners, so yeah. Give credit to every owner on that link. There's more than 4. So we just tell it to give credit more to all the owners on the link, and there's more than 4 but yeah. So we go to this. We tell it that, we give it the links, it's going to automatically give us credit, and we got the description. So we come up to this, we copy this, credit, source, we go over to here, we paste this here, and we gave credit to the owners. Just because, so we don't get taken down, so we don't get strikes. So when we give credits, it make the video feel full way more better, and being that we gave credits, we put fair use. Like I said, some of the coaches be like, "Oh, bro, you need crazy editing, crazy." No, you don't. You can either use Photoshop or you could hire a designer. It's your choice. You don't gotta listen to them. I don't listen to their shit. I just look at them like they jackasses, cause bro, they not even really successful for them to really be giving out that much sauce. Like they don't stream. No coach on YouTube streams. No coach on YouTube do what I do. So yeah, so we do that. We put this in the description. We got everything like that at thumbnail. So we got no made for kids. We got no don't restrict my viewers to 18-year-olds. We got yes ultra because we're using AI voice. We don't check this. Don't check that, by the way. Yes, that's check. No. We could basically, so let's see if we got chapters. So yeah, we can leave it checked. It's not gonna hurt the video. Yeah, we use all this. And you can see that there's searches, monthly searches. So if we check through these, we can see monthly searches, 5,000 searches is what we're looking for. So we know that once somebody go to search for this right here, we're gonna get views. We're gonna get views, and once we go to post it, we get impressions. So we want to have a closely to 1,000 3,000 impressions in the first 24 hours for it to be a healthy niche. And I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow again for day 2. Day 2, I believe. And yeah, today's only day 1 and March day 2, but yeah. Hey, Casino made for kids. So I'm gonna try to put links to my chats in the description. Y'all gotta give me some time, but yeah. But when I go to post this, I'm leaving this up right here. So I'm leaving this up and I'm posting on my main right after this video rendering them in this video. But we got closely to about 92 minutes left, I believe. Yeah, 92 minutes. And this is about YouTubers learning and testing. Every single niche won't blow up. All your niches won't blow up. All your niches won't gain good views. YouTube is a testing game. It's not an overnight thing. Like I said, I had a lot of channels that got banned. A lot of channels that got destroyed. A lot of channels that get view jail. We learn and we better ourselves. We better each video. And if we go to look at this angle, we are posting this angle in this medium, and then you notice how it's very low, which is great. So overall score very low and medium. We want to look for medium like this because that means we have room for us to get views too. So we don't want it to be very low. That means nobody's searching for this. So we want it to, of course, be medium. We want the volume to be very low. Competition could be medium. It's fine. It's not gonna hurt the channel. You see 122,000 5 months ago, 400K, 800K right here 1 month ago, 20K. So we're in an angle where we're gonna basically go first top search, first one that's in front of all these channels. We're gonna be the first one right here, more likely. 3 minutes left. You see 4K, so it's uploading. Yep, completed. 3 minutes left, so it should be completed. Yeah, we should be searched, so let's go to here.
Tension. Your body doesn't rebuild from endless reps. It rebuilds from pressure, stillness, and controlled stress. And the 4 isometric holds you're about to learn rebuild your body faster than most traditional workouts. When you move through reps, your muscles only hit peak tension for a split second.
And you also want to make sure it's public. So now it's public. So if we go to search it right here, we can see it in search. And when somebody go to search one of our keywords, and that's in our title right here, if they go to search this right here, and they see our video come up, or they go to search one of these keywords, they're going to see our video and we're going to get views. But yeah, but I'm going to see y'all again for day 2 tomorrow. And we're going to be, like I said, we're prepared. No matter how long this video is, bro. Y'all gotta really feel some energy, bro. Y'all gotta really feel it. And y'all seeing me really like document this. I just did this. I showed every single thing. Every single thing was shown in here. Every single fucking thing. So if we go to search, use incognito mode. Of course, incognito mode works as well. It works really better. We basically go to search this. And we can see for this right here, rebuilds your body. So you can see right here, we're first place. So you see no views, which we just posted 56 seconds ago. We are first place. We're in front of this channel right here. We're in front of this channel. We're in front of this channel. We're in front of this channel. So, like I said, that's really how you do it. And I'm going to see y'all again tomorrow for day 2. And we got 30 days, 29 days left. But let's go. So, yeah, you can see right here, 1 view, 1 moment ago, 1 minute ago. So, you see, we outranked all these smaller channels right here, which is great. That's why I told y'all. So, if we was to go like highest right here, average subscribers like over 1 mil, our video would get buried. But being that we went lowest right there, we have room for our video get seen. We have room for us to gain impressions. So, yeah. So, like I said, I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow for day 2, and we want to try to go for. I hope we go for at least 1,000 to 3K impressions. So we will refresh it, and y'all can see this is real. I literally just posted my first video on this channel, and I'm documenting this. And yeah, I'm gonna see y'all again tomorrow for day 2. And it has browse feature. Yeah, YouTube will test it, but I'm gonna see y'all again in day 2. See y'all.